I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you can take to them. I'm having that aura, I got that glow. They hate it worse when they know that you know. Walk in the room like I'm covered in gold. I used to suppress it, was about to implode. I used to suppress it, was about to explode. Sore thumb in the room, everywhere that I go. Black sheep for the fam, used to think something was wrong. Took a little time to realize I was chose. Took a little time to realize I was special. Ever since birth, been a cold under pressure. Wanna be great, gotta do a little extra. That's why I grind with obsession. Everything about me irregular, everything about me is pressure. Maximum effort, no box left unchecked on the checklist. No stone left unturned, mash on the gas and etc. Or farming, ho, I'm up in rank. Step in the room, they paved the way. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't. Classic. Let's talk about it. Classic. Three, 3. I'm only gonna do this once. Classic.
Fighting out of the southpaw stance, standing at 6'2", 190 pounds. I get you. Boy, I'm made different. I work too hard. Ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. It's from the dirt, it's from the mud. You ain't slave with me. This was strictly for my homies that was brave with me. You can't come in with me now if you ain't came with me. Skull looking at you side eye if you ain't with me. I seen a couple people try and it ain't in pretty. I only keep the people around that stood on 10 with me. And if they start to stand on 9, that's where it end with me. It can end quickly. In the way I level up, I make them spin differently. I should start a foundation. They be make-a-wishing me. I got these hoes in the fringe. They can't seem to get to me. Babe, I done mastered discipline. It take more than booty cheeks. Need a little more conversation, cause I still be trying to see. I be listening with my eyes. Yeah, I still be trying to see. I be moving like the prize. You can't find another me. Let's get focused. Want the fruits of your labor, gotta climb the tree. Yeah, I'm out here planting seeds, cause I got a lot to leave. I be putting in long miles, I ain't gotta stop to breathe. I be putting in long hours, I ain't gotta stop to sleep. Yeah, I put in that time, put in work, I'm a different breed. My work ethic marine, mama mentality, shout out to Bean. Coach like sweat, 6 society T. I'm in the gym working out clean. Bag work, 5 punch combinations, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3. Boy, I'm made different, I work too hard. Ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. This from the dirt, this from the mud. You ain't slave with me. This was strictly for my homies that was brave with me. You can't come in with me now if you ain't came with me. Skull looking at you side eye if you ain't with me. I seen a couple people try and it ain't in pretty. I only keep the people around that stood on 10 with me. And if they start to stand on 9, that's where it end with me.
Classic. Yo, it's Classic with the classic codes, and you have reached the man who does the best daytime live show on all streaming platforms. Welcome to the Classic Code. Classic! To everybody that's already acquainted, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to everybody in chat 333. I know the dog's gonna foul in a minute. You know what I'm saying? And we here. We got a great show today. As you can see, the StreamYard is pinned at the top of the chat for those who want to call in and weigh in on the situation. Before I get started, let me do a little bit of housekeeping. Yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, because we do this all the time. You feel me? Yeah, not only I'm not the best daytime live show on all streaming platforms, but I also make all my own music. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them situations where it's just different on this side. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, man, welcome to the Classic Codes. We're going to dive into the situation with Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels. Everybody who ever had a platform in their life, running to their computers, running to their microphones to weigh in on the situation that went down a couple days ago. I wanted to hear from the public on this one, man. You know what I'm saying? So I do have the StreamYard pinned up at the top of the chat until somebody does click the link and tap in with me. And y'all don't have to show y'all faces. If you want to click the link and come up and just speak through audio, maybe you're not presentable. Maybe you're not in a place where you can show your background, whatever the situation is. But if you want to tap in and weigh in on the situation, who do y'all think was right? Who do y'all think was wrong? You know what I mean? We're going to get into it today, man. I got time on my hands, and I just really want to know what the people think, man. I really do. Shout out to Tez in the chat. Shout out to Conversation with Soft Rain in the chat. Shout out to Tiffany in the chat. Shout out to Connor Bryan in the chat. Hi, I'm going to give you a like. Can you please give me your phone number? Absolutely not. What's up? Hit the like button. Thank you, Soft Rain. Subscribe. Thank you, Soft Rain. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Lord. So we got a great show, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So this is the Corey Holcomb show. Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels show. Who was right? Click the button. The link is at the top of the chat. Who was right? Call in. Until then, I'll be reacting to the full argument. So from the point where they got, you know, where the pot boiled over, I'll be reacting to that. I'll react to where they reconvened and tried again, and then I'll react to the final blow up. And then we're gonna go over to until people start calling in and giving their take. We'll go over to Keith Facts, who is Corey Holcomb's co-host and friend. We're going to go over to his reaction as well. He gave his take on things. He had a lot of very intelligent, calm, you know, perspectives on it. Unique ways to look at it too. You know, being more than just a best friend, a lot of objectivity in his take, as well as we will be going over Anton's response, right? Anton quickly left Corey Holcomb's show, went and got on his nighttime show and started talking, man. So we're going to go over all of that until I see some people jump in and join into the conversation. By all means, y'all know how I get down, chat 333, know how I get down. If somebody want to join, that's cool. If not, I go one on nobody. You feel me? It's nothing.
Classic.
What up to everybody that's new in the chat, man? Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Miles Bachelor said, I think both stage it for views, then split the pot. You think so, huh? Them boys talented actors if they did that. I ain't gonna lie. We got to give them their credit for their acting skills. Corey has experience with acting. Anton does not. So if they stage that, Miles, they talented. I'm gonna tell you the truth. As somebody who does acting and has been in front of the camera, it would be very difficult for Anton as a novice actor to make that look that convincing on a live stream. Keith said, I just bought my first dirt bike. Can you give me some advice for the future in my life? Don't ride that dirt bike too often. I'm gonna be real with you. Stay alive. You know what I'm saying? Don't get too reckless on your dirt bike. Enjoy it, but within reason. You know what I'm saying? Break a leg, don't die. Miles Bachelor said 333, by the way. For sure, Miles. I know what it is. Michael said Antoine the Don. Conversations with Soft Rain 333. Bravo said, shut up. Oh, you in the chat talking crazy. Hey, chat, what we doing? Hey, chat, what we doing in the chat when they talk crazy, chat?
Today I got time, cuz.
What we do, chat? Hey, chat, tell them what we toss them when they talk crazy in the chat. We toss 16s around here.
Come be a fucking man. Come see me. Come see me. Fuck.
All that woofing ain't about nothing. You know what I'm saying? All that woofing ain't about nothing. I was just playing, gang. Yo, chill. Oh, yeah, we jumped right off the porch. Look, welcome to the chat, Bravo. Welcome to the chat, Bravo. He said, I was just playing, gang. Chill. Look, we jumped right off the porch, Bravo. We don't, ain't no hesitation. I'm not Corey Holcomb, respectfully. We jumped straight off the porch with this shit. We gonna talk about it. Look, the chat letting you know. He said, yeah, nah. We gonna talk about that today too. Exactly why you don't give certain people passes. We gonna discuss that today too. So let's get into the show, man. Enough talking about what we gonna discuss. Let's fucking discuss it, man. Let's go. All right, so this is where the conflict all began. Let's roll.
I'm gonna answer your question.
Okay.
I'm gonna answer your question. It depends on the circumstance. And the interesting thing about it is this: the majority of the people, because you like to use a blanket statement. That's like me saying all black people are stupid.
Well, have you said all white people stupid?
No, I'm talking about cops.
You should say that one time.
I'm talking about
because
cops.
it's easy to say all black people are stupid as an example. Say something about the white people.
No. You're not. I don't think you got people all the time.
Oh, well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me? Because I
talk
don't
about
know.
liberal white women literally being the biggest enemy of the United States of America. That's the thing I say every single day.
Caucasian female, the biggest enemy.
Literally, white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But we gonna get there. because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the court.
No, I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. We say that, but here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall
I'm
of
an equal accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying.
All right, stop. So look, in the frame of this interaction, because I follow Anton, you know what I'm saying? I react to his stuff all the time. Corey too. I react to both of them all the time. In the frame of this interaction, there's going to be two questions that Anton does not clearly give an answer to, at minimum, right? If there's more, that's fine. But there are going to be two questions that I'm going to point out that Anton does not give an answer to. Again, this is a call-in show, so anybody who want to weigh in on this, the link is pinned in the chat, okay? So, but yeah, there's two questions. This question right here that Corey just asked him. He asked him, what are white men responsible for in regards to the downfall of our country? He does not clearly answer this question. Corey gonna ask him again too.
I ain't heard you talk about white men since you've been up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
No, you haven't.
I hear you taking
you don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You're too busy.
My capacity.
Hey fellas, all the men in the chat, if another man start talking about your capacity in general, if another man tell you you don't have the capacity, is that a shot? I just want to know from the men in the chat. If another man talk to you about your capacity and tell you you don't have the capacity, is that a shot? I just want to hear from us. This is an interactive chat. So y'all go crazy. We're gonna get into the meat and potatoes of this thing tonight.
Because if that's the case that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you said something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking loud, and you still talking around.
He's right. You talking loud. You still talking around. That's my third time asking you clearly. If you said it, I missed it. What did you say? Crickets. No response to the question directly. Hey, if you said it, then I missed it. What did you say? Well, let's slow down for a second. Bro, just answer me. You see what I'm saying? He's not answering this question.
What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it. And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
Nah, let me tell you something, homie. I don't suck dick.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
So fix
you doing it right now.
I don't suck dick, homie.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm going to give you the same energy you give me.
Let's switch seats. I'm with it. Homie, I don't do no dick sucking.
All right, so I want to be clear about something right here. Anybody who think that there was no true threat of violence in this moment, y'all just don't understand the nature of men. Y'all don't understand body language, and that's okay. You can learn from watching this. Okay, this is going to be more of a sociology, psychology type breakdown. We're gonna look at it from that reference today. For the people in the chat that's just here to troll, we not giving you no attention. You know what I'm saying? We just hit full and complete monetization yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Classic.
So, you know what I'm saying? I can't really like the trolls. Like I'm going to be real with you, chat. For everybody that's filing in, make sure you hit the like button. It's totally free. Make sure you subscribe, man. We do this all the time. Welcome to the Classic Codes. But for everybody that's in here to troll, that's not how you get my attention. If you want to get your comment read today, talk about the topic at hand or say something, talk to me nice because I'm monetized Classic now.
Classic.
Yeah. I'm different now. I'm in rare form, nigga.
I'm only gonna do this once.
Yeah. Huh? You trying to troll in the chat? If you trolling in the chat today, I refuse to say your name. Hey, all my wrenches. Matter of fact, I got trained shooters in the chat.
Remember this day.
All my wrenches, high alert, high alert. Anybody put more than 2 troll sentences in my chat, snipe them. Pull him up out the chat. Put him on 24-hour timeout. Everybody say more than 2 troll sentences in the chat, 24-hour timeout. 24-hour timeout. Yeah.
Come be a fucking man. Come see me. Come see me. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, this interaction right here, covering this for the last couple days, got me feeling some type of way. Play with
Today I got time, cuz.
Back to what I was talking about. Anybody who feel like it ain't no real threat of violence between these two at this moment, they don't understand manhood. This is some real man shit going on. Like I said, I don't think there was a coward present. I don't think there was a coward present. Understand that. You know what I'm saying? But it's some very important things that's about to happen, and we damn near gonna put this shit in slow motion. You know what I'm saying? And really break it down. All right, let me go to the chat a little bit, except for the people that's talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. It wouldn't matter to me. Let's see. And you know it. Miles Baxter said it's a trick to drag someone into an argument. Yeah, definitely rage bait. Fly Point Radio, what's wrong? Movie was gonna jump off. Let's see. Dude gets his cheeks took behind closed doors and his brain broke. Which dude you talking about, Ian? Welcome to the chat. Miles said, nah, not 10 push-ups between them. You said ain't 10 push-ups between the two of them, Miles? What you on? Hey, Miles be talking slick. Hey, my dog. Welcome to. Hey, I'm glad you're here tonight, Miles. Conversations with Soft Rain. If you on the vertical and all you gotta do is tap the screen for the like. For sure. Thank you, Soft Rain. Can we see the video, please? Yep, I'm about to play it in a second. I'm trying to give you your attention. Hey, Gander, I'm trying to give you your attention. See what I'm saying? Let's see. Yo, I'm just saying why Anton didn't just say it again. Hey, we about to get right to it. Thank you, Shed Light. Welcome to chat 333. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Ted said we own it. Yup. Yeah. Hey, Sean Ford, can we call in? The link is pinned. Call in. This is a call-in show. Literally. Call in. When Corey says gay, he means not having a backbone. I think he's definitely talking about more than just homosexuality itself. That's a great analysis, DeAndre. Welcome to the chat. Sean Ford said Mills go joke. Gander said right on. Yep. Roxy said, hey, how's it going? All is well. Had to get on some trolls' ass real quick, Roxy, but you know it's regular protocol. The channel growing. Rod and Trust said Anton didn't say it again due to the same reason Corey didn't get up and go out back. What's that reason? Talk to me, Rod. What's that reason? And this is a call-in show. Anybody who want to weigh in, make sure y'all click the link. It's pinned in the chat. Let's go.
Shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I don't give a fuck about none
well,
of that.
I tell you what, watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no dick sucking,
You
homie.
say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either.
At the moment, Corey is only in his face to check him, to establish his boundary firmly. And he's doing it with extreme aggression to let him know that if he has to address this boundary again, it's going to be with extreme prejudice. This is body language. Again, more than what 60% of communication is physical. You see what I'm saying? I see you, Barack. I'm about to bring you up in a second. I got you, big dog. So Corey is doing this to establish a boundary at this moment. At this moment, he's not necessarily trying to fight. Let me welcome the homie. I hope I'm saying this right, Barack. Yo,
Barack Drama, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good. What's going on with you, big dog?
Good. I'm glad somebody is having a topic on this thing. The lighting's not that good. Here we go.
Yeah. For sure.
My internet name is Barack Drama.
Welcome to the chat, man. Welcome to chat 333, brother.
Good. Yeah,
appreciate you. I
just want to say, here's my issue with Corey. Am I saying his name right?
Yeah, you saying it right.
Just want to make sure I don't like to call nobody out the name. You going back and forth with somebody, and then to me it's fair game. You can't tell people what they can and can't say to you because he's from Detroit or wherever he's from, or whatever hood he's from. it could be Brownsville, Brooklyn, or whatever hood. I felt that it was fair game, and I think that he got a little emotional.
You feel like Corey was being emotional?
Definitely. I mean, I felt both of them was, but I felt that because as far as the debate overall, I agree with more with Corey than I did with Anton, because Anton is more like a conservative black. Yeah. And it's just my opinion. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Yeah.
And I felt that Corey was more like a real dude, like more of a real dude that like look at things more the way I see them.
Yeah.
But the difference between, like, I'm more like Corey than I'm like Antoine. But the thing I didn't agree with Corey was he got, he wanted to fight when somebody said something he didn't like. And I think when you're spitting at somebody, you're gonna say things they don't like. So you can't determine what's supposed to affect me the way that might hurt my feelings or might hurt me. So don't get mad if I say something to hurt you. That's so, that, and I'll debate anybody with that.
Let me ask you this: who you feel like started taking stabs first?
I think they just was going at it. I mean, that's
no. I'm talking about before it even escalated, when they were still in casual conversation.
I felt that. That's a good question. I would have to watch that again.
Yeah,
I don't want to say who, because I wasn't paying attention to that. I think that they was just going back and forth, and it's like when you say something, it's fair game, even if it's low blows. It's like it's all fair. Like, you could attack me, and then I might attack your mother, your kids. I mean, not saying I agree with that, but that's what happened.
Yeah, I think that I talked about it yesterday. I covered this yesterday as well. That's why I wanted some people to call in and weigh in so we could really talk about it, because it was a lot of great things that we could take from this though too. You know what I'm saying? Seeing men have an intense disagreement to that level, you know what I'm saying? Things like that going viral, I think is healthy for the culture, one. You know what I'm saying? Because the virality of the black man is normally associated with femininity these days. So seeing two brothers poking their chests out and two lions bumping heads a little bit, I think it's a little refreshing just to see that go viral. But to respond to what you said, I think that honestly, Anton from the beginning, because I watched it yesterday and broke it down with my chat, and Anton from the beginning started the whole thing. The first dig of the conversation was when he said to Corey something, the racism that you have in your heart. And Corey was like, I'm a racist. You know what I'm saying? That was the first time where either one of them made a misassessment of the other one. You feel me? That could have been taken as offense. Now, Corey he brushed it off. You know what I'm saying? But that's where the games began. That's where the games began.
But Anton is known for that, though. He's like an uppity black. So he's going to have that kind of persona. So you got to expect that from him. And just like with Corey, I think he's a little bit more hood. Right. That's just my opinion.
Right.
And I don't want you, and I stand behind everything I say. So if this is being recorded, I'm hoping it is. And if they ever want to cam me up, because I tried to go on Antoine's live, and he has his handpicked type conservatives, because I disagree with him a lot more than I agree with some of the things he say, but I disagree with him because he's more. I don't want to call him out his name. That's why I'm trying to stay professional, and I'm trying not to offend either one of them or take either side. But I feel like he's a conservative black. I disagree with conservative blacks more than I agree with them.
Okay. Why is that?
Because they kind of like, when you're in a systemic society, systemic racist society, a lot of things, bad situations you might not be in, a lot of bad situations you might be in might not be your fault. It's systemic. And conservative blacks kind of look at you like it's your fault. Yeah. Because they might have made it. Like a lot of times conservative blacks are like middle class or upper class. Yeah. So that's my issue. I mean, like I said, I'll like, when I say support, I'll literally, if they're on, I'll like it, because I think everybody needs a voice, even if I don't agree with them. Like, I'm not one of those guys that'll say, well, I don't like Antoine's show or I don't like Corey's show, they shouldn't be on it. I feel that they should have an audience, and if I don't personally like it, I shouldn't watch it, but I watch both because I like to get a different perspective of how we look at things. We could look at the same. There was a guy on today on another site. he felt that that white woman that got shot or over the immigration thing, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He felt that she deserved it. I disagree with him, but I can't like say I don't want to hear what you got to say because he doesn't agree with me. I feel that he has the right to feel that way.
For sure. Yeah, that's what my platform is built on. Everybody giving their perspectives.
Right.
And we, even if we disagree, it's not about, we don't agree. We don't communicate on my platform to agree. We communicate to understand. So the whole time I'm listening to you, I'm just trying to get you. It ain't for me to take your side. You know what I'm saying? But I hear you. I hear you for sure. I can say this. Well, I'm from Chicago, bro. When I think nationwide, all 50 states, when a man closed the distance on you and he tells you that what you just said to him is disrespectful and he asks you to say it again, it's because the first time I'm letting you know there's something wrong with what you said. When I ask you to say it again, now you have an opportunity to show me your true intentions. So when Anton didn't say it again, it was cut and dry in that moment who really don't want no physicality. All that we can get up and go outside, that's easy to say when you know your security is 26 feet away, and between you and him and getting outside is going to be a whole lot of intervention going on, right? Let's get up and go outside is not an invitation to a fight in reality. And Anton is sophisticated enough and intelligent enough to understand that. So let's get up and go outside was woofing. That was woofing. Get up and go out. They was never going to make it outside and square up. It wasn't a reality. If anything was going to pop off, it was going to be right there. Because listen, where you play at is where you're going to lay at anyway. So any man that really wants some action, that's with it for real, he not trying to relocate. That's just in general. But we expect that from Anton. I'm with you on saying I know who Anton Daniels is, so I know what to expect. I think Anton behaved like I expect Anton to behave. Anton has said on his own live stream that he wants to run for some type of governmental office at some point. I heard him say it out of his own mouth. So it's a real ninja talking to a politician. That conversation for longer than 15 minutes is going to go left. It's just what it is. You got somebody who learned how to have success within the game and play the game well, so to speak, right? Which would be Anton Daniels. And you got somebody who don't give a F about the game at all. He don't want to play the game, win the game, dominate the game, change. He's saying forget the game. The board is rigged. You feel me? So, and that would be Corey Holcomb. So that conversation, now that I look back on it, that conversation was designed to go left. If they was going to talk politics or if they was going, I didn't know what they were going to talk about. When Anton said he was going up there, I didn't know what they were going to talk about.
I had a feeling because what I'm trying to say to you is that, and I feel this way about a lot of black people sometimes, and I'm not saying this in this specific case, but sometimes when you get into it with a black person or another brother, African-American, they get emotional when you say something they don't like. I had a guy want to fight me one time. We was cool. Like he got real hostile with me because I said you got a lot of feminine energy. You probably was raised in a single parent motherly household.
Okay.
Because to me, a real G, especially like when you're going into your 40s and your 50s, you know what it could turn into. And if you the breadwinner, meaning that you got your own kids or your parents are old and you're looking after them, or you got grandparents, if you not there, you can't provide for them. True. So now, do you really want to not be able to do that because you had a disagreement with somebody, because somebody told you to, to go down on them, or because he called you out your name? That's what a lot of our brothers don't think about. If you the breadwinner, let's say you got 3 kids at home, and me and you get into a fight and you get locked up, or I press charges or whatever, or you get murdered. Now who's going to look after them? That's how I look at it, and I wish more people would. Because if you some young 20-year-old and you living at home, or you could be 30 but you don't have no responsibilities, that's a whole different ball game. But I'm seeing too many G's and too many kids growing up without a dad because of nonsense. What are you in here for? Yeah, he disrespected me in the club and I outed him. That's what it would have turned into.
So I got a question for you based off what you just said. Where should a man draw his lines? We're gonna make
there is none when you're going back and forth. You gotta be built where whatever he say, I just gotta live with it, but it's fair game. Because like with me, it never offends me because I feel like when I'm debating, I feel like I can't lose. I was just going at it with a good friend of mine. We boys, but it got a little ugly because he thinks LeBron James is the GOAT, and I think Michael Jordan is. So how we settle the debate. Well, we'll say, okay, LeBron is the GOAT forward and Jordan is the GOAT guard. And we, you know what I'm saying? But we was going back and forth. So there is no line with me. To me, there is no line. Because like I said, if I had to do something to somebody, I can't provide for my family. I can't take care of myself. So I can't go on nobody's show. That has to be, I would rather say, you know what, since you want to get physical, I'd rather just walk away from it. If we can't go, because like I said, it's fair game. If you want to tell me, suck your thing, your mother's this, your daughter's that, what can I do about that? I can't control what's coming out your mouth. I can only control my emotions. And that's what Antoine didn't do.
Yeah, see, that's nasty. That's nasty right there. I listen, I get where you coming from completely. So take it as all due respect when I say, man, I just disagree. I think
no, you could disagree, but
no, for sure. I get you though. You know what I'm saying?
But if I'm saying you, let's use me and you. Let's say you say that to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, nah, F your opinion. Let's go back and forth. I don't like what you said to me. Mm-hmm. Right? Now we get into it. If you got a kid to feed or you the provider for your family, was it really worth it? That's what I would want to debate anybody on the planet with that.
Yeah, that's the thing. You got to examine a man by his codes, man, and his morals, because everybody don't have the same morals and principles. That's what I'm saying. Like, where should men draw their lines at? Because, okay, so yesterday we was talking about this, right? Because Corey he was setting a boundary. You feel me? Like certain things, bro, you can't say to me, period. And he told him, say it again. And that man didn't say it again. He also apologized too. The man stood down. And then he tried to stand up after standing down.
But Corey apologized too for some of the stuff he said too.
Right.
It wasn't a one-way street.
It was a lot of push-pull. It was a lot of push-pull.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I said, to me, this is my solution to that. If you can't take it, don't dish it. Like I said, I'm like, I tell people, I'm like real deal Holyfield. I don't know if you know boxing, but I'm just gonna say this.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm like real deal Holyfield on defense.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning that I'm gonna let you be Antoine. I'm gonna let you be Antoine. And then on offense, I hit like Mike Tyson and Ernie Shavers.
Mm-hmm.
That's how, and most people ain't built like that. I realize that they turn into who is it that had it? Like they turn into Lennox Lewis when you're attacking them. They go down when you hit them in the jaw.
Right.
But when they're on offense, they want to attack you and say what they want to say. That's how I feel about 90% of society. They want to. I get blocked all the time on social media. I was going at it with somebody, and he called me something, and I said something I shouldn't have been saying, and I got Facebook blocked me for a while because of the way I was responding. But like I said, when you attacking me, if you pull out a knife, don't get mad at me. What I'm gonna say to you about the Antoine thing, you pull the knife out on me, don't get mad because I pulled the bazooka on you.
Yeah,
that's how I look at it.
I'm not gonna lie. We actually gonna cover that today though, like because I think the demarcations are healthy, and I think that people just don't take checkings well when they don't give them. You know what I'm saying? Like Anton I would say this, for a man who didn't want to fight, Anton handled himself well. He didn't want to fight. I would say
I don't think what's the name did either because he didn't swing. He was just talking.
I don't think he wanted to jeopardize his business. See, that's the catch-22. See, that's the shit that make men lose. That's what I'm saying. We gotta have it. We could take the layers of this conversation. That's the stuff that make a man lose sleep at night, bro. You know what I'm saying? Having to get that pass, and then you got to deal with your ego because that's, bro. You playing with. That's manhood, bro. That's manhood. When you start talking crazy and you crossing one of my self-established lines, because everybody get to draw their own lines. You crossing one of my self-established lines, and I'm telling you in your face, bro, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And then when I tell you do it again, then since you meant it, do it again. And you can't do it again for me. Okay, so I know you don't mean it then, bro. But then you try to double back on some manipulation and play a little light tough again on the second go round. And that's why Corey hit him with the man. Now I feel like you talking shit again. You see what I'm saying?
Why didn't he swing if he's really built like that?
Well, here's the thing. He had already subdued himself. If I already done chose in my brain, I'm not finna jeopardize my business today. Now you could see Corey the whole rest of the time where they tried to reconcile after the little brief break. When they tried to reconcile, the whole time Anton was talking, you could see it in Corey's face. He was detached from the whole situation. He was just looking off like, you know what I'm saying, completely disinterested, just holding the mic like, whatever, like I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with myself right now. That's why he kept circling every conversation back to being disrespected. He was dealing with himself. I'm trying to deal with the fact that I'm letting this slide. But certain men, I'm with you. Certain men, you can't let slide. And I'm actually gonna react to that. I got some footage pulled up for that too. I'm actually gonna react to that as well, how Anton handled himself since then. when he ran home or ran to the hotel and jumped on room 9 and how he was talking. Did you see that?
No,
you didn't. Okay, so you didn't see how Anton been talking since it happened.
No. But to me, it doesn't really. I want to see it, but it doesn't matter because, like I said, I felt that on that point, I felt that Corey was wrong. I just feel that because what you saying, you don't know how I'm taking it, so don't get mad when I'm saying what I want to say. To me, it got to be fair game. And what I try to do is I try to keep the one principle I do go on is I don't like to go at like people kids or your mother. I don't like to do that because when I'm coming at you, I feel like I can win a debate on the facts. Like me and my boy, I gave him a whole bunch of reasons when we was debating about LeBron and Jordan. Mm-hmm. I gave him a whole stack of reasons why LeBron wasn't the GOAT, and he couldn't do the same thing in reverse. So that's why when you do that, you take it to where your mother's this or your. I get it, especially going at it with the MAGAs. I was going at it with the MAGAs when Trump was running for office against Kamala, and I was eating them alive. And every time I start eating them, that's when they start suck my this, your mother's that. Because if you can stay on topic and win, you don't have to cheat and go off topic. And that's why I think. Like I said, I agree. As far as the way they think, I'm a little bit more agreement with Corey than I am with Antoine. But as far as that specific incident, I didn't agree with Antoine's reaction. I mean, I didn't agree with Corey's reaction. I felt that was feminine. Not to call him out his name, but I'm just saying because I don't want no smoke like that. But I'll tell him to his face. I felt like that was feminine. And
now hold on, man. Which side you on? You talking about?
No. I'm not on. I'm neutral.
No. I'm saying you said I felt like it was feminine. Not to call him out his name. I don't want no smoke like that.
I don't want no.
But I'll tell him to his face. Like which one? Which
no.
one?
I'm saying like I don't know. What I'm saying is I don't like to. I don't when somebody's not there. I don't like to defend himself. Okay. I don't like to talk bad about him. Okay. My style is like I want to say what I got to say to you to your face, and I don't want to make you look like. Like I said, when his show comes on, him and that Spanish girl, and sometimes as artists, even if I'm not watching it, I'll just like it.
Yeah.
I press, so I'm not just. I like black media, even if I don't agree with you. Like even for example, I wasn't a fan of Candace Owens.
Yeah.
Because of her political views, but I used to like her, and I feel like she should have an audience.
Right.
We need that. You don't have to think like me to have your audience. If I don't like what you're saying, I don't have to support you. I don't have to like you. That's all I'm trying to say. But you know what I'm saying. But like I said, I wish I could have. I wish I could have been there. I wish I could have been in the middle where that girl was for that 1 second to say, Antoine, you in the wrong place because you was just saying stuff to him that he didn't like that was hurtful, but he took it. So you got to be able to take it like a man. You got to turn into real deal Holyfield, be able to take them blows and then just come back like Tyson and Ernie Shavers. Yeah.
So you think
that's what he didn't do?
You think all the sparring should have just stayed verbal, and if they wanted to throw the wild haymakers, it should have just been wild haymakers on both sides, exactly. and it should have just been nasty back and forth.
Exactly,
and it should have been nothing more than that.
Exactly. If you really, like I said, especially if you got, if you got responsibility, do you know how many guys are sitting up in jail? Damn, I can't go to my son's graduation. My mother died. I had a relative, he couldn't. I'm from New York, and I got a cousin that was.
I know.
Where you from?
No, I'm from Chicago, but I know you from. I know you
from.
New York.
I had a cousin that was from upstate New York, and his father was my first cousin. He was on parole on another side of it, and they wouldn't let him go to his father's funeral. So you know what I'm saying? Was that really worth it? Because you couldn't win. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Just think about it. Like, let's say me and you going at it, and you beat me up, and your son is graduating from college, and you can't be there because I press charges. That's what I'm saying. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I got 30 days about my respect, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But I'm saying I got 30 days for my respect. Let me ask you this: if your daughter's getting ready to do that school dance, and I'm yelling and screaming at you, and you can get locked up and miss that, would that be worth it?
Yeah.
There's some things that. Oh, okay, I respect.
Yeah,
that.
for my respect, I'm missing a school dance, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay, but then what about your daughter though?
She gonna be all right.
Sometimes you just gotta crash on that.
I hear you.
No, I hear you. I mean, I'm not
it's just different. For sure. Yeah, it's just different.
I respect your opinion. Yeah. I don't agree with it.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, at what point in life should men ever exchange combat? When should combat ever occur? So you think
Well,
life
if somebody
should be,
put their hands on you, then you defend yourself.
right. So somebody got to be on the edge of the cliff, right? Like you speak. So I'm listening to what you're saying. Based on what you're saying, there would never ever be a fight in the world, and that's just not realistic, is what I'm saying. It's not. It's not. Like there's a time and a place for combat. So I'm asking you, at what time and place is that?
No, for me, like I said, I learned from in my youth. There's going to be people that's not going to like you, that's going to say things about you. And if it's slanderous, you have a right to step to them about it. And if I know somebody doesn't like me, I stay away from it. You know, because like I said, I know this person don't like me, so I don't want to get into nothing to lose my freedom. Because like I said, if that judge says $10,000 bail, I'm screwed. Because I don't have 10 grand. So I'd rather be able to say, you know what? Let him tell me this SSD or curse my mother or whatever. At the end of the day, it ain't stopping my money. You know what I'm saying? It ain't stopping my livelihood. So I just keep it moving. But like I said, that was where, like I said, that was on this specific incident or issue. I feel that Antoine was in the wrong. I felt that Corey was in the wrong, and he got a little emotional on it.
Got you.
And it could have cost him his freedom if Antoine was really built like that.
Well, hey, I appreciate you giving me your take, man. I'm finna give my chat some love and attention, bro.
You want me to get out of here?
Up. No, yeah, I'm gonna let you go because I want some more people to come up. But shout your platform.
I keep my computer on. I just got off. I don't know if you know this guy, Chaotic Truth. They was on for like 11 hours. I had my computer on, and then you just came on.
Oh yeah,
I lock in the black community because, like I said, I like to get different perspectives in black media. Even if I don't agree with you, I still feel you should have an audience.
Absolutely,
that's just my opinion.
And I appreciate you. You make content too, right?
No. I'm just a fan. When I debate, well, me and my boys, we be debating sports. I go on to sports things and be debating and stuff. I'm not really into the political stuff, even though I debate a little bit, but I don't have no content, not right now.
I tell you what, bro, can you shoot me an email? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna put my email in the chat. Can you shoot me an email? I run a men's panel. It's called the Men's Minute, bro. We'd love to have you on there. And then we also got I'm a part of a coalition of content creators. This is my platform, but we got a coalition. And there's a woman in the chat named Conversations with Soft Rain. She runs a panel called the King's Codes. Okay. And it's like once or twice a month, the King's Codes, and it's men, and we talk a lot of good topics, man, social topics and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely. I'm gonna give you you got something to take my email down? Or
if you put it up, I got my phone in my hand.
I'm gonna throw it in the chat right now, bro. It's the classic codes 777 at gmail.com, bro. Tap in with me. Any men that's watching that would like to be on the panel, y'all shoot me an email, man. Let me know your socials. And I'll get in touch with you for sure. Ladies too, I run a all women's panel too for any ladies that's watching. I run an all women's panel as well. So
what's it? You said it's the classics?
Yeah, the classic codes 777 at gmail.com.
Codes.
Yeah, I'm finna come to the chat. Y'all been going crazy. Thank y'all for y'all patience. I'm coming to the chat. But yeah,
at Gmail, right?
Yes, sir. And you actually the first call in I've actually had on my channel as far as like people who are not a part of the coalition, bro. So you made history today, bro. We appreciate you for sure.
All right.
Classic.
Take care. Peace. I'm out.
Yes, sir. Take it easy. All right, y'all. This is a call-in show. I will be taking more call-ins. We're gonna get into more of the reaction of the interaction with Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniel. Shout out again to Barack O'Drama for tapping in with me and giving his perspective on it. He said that he feel like Corey Holcomb was wrong. So Corey Holcomb is down 1 right now to the chat for the people that called in. All right, let's dig into these chats. All right, we're gonna try to blitz through these things. All right, in Rod we trust said Anton didn't say it again due to the same reason Corey didn't say it. Let's see. They both were just testing the waters. Okay. Interesting take. Dan said, I don't do that sucking shit. Hey, yo, what a way to start a conversation. Char said he's made it known he don't like gay people that hide it. He's cool with Flame Monroe because he's open about his gayness. Yeah, Corey be holding his position on the way he feel about it. He addressed him again and still did nothing. Let's see. That's some trolling. We not reading that. Go on and get him round 2 tonight. Yep, we here. In Rod we trust. Anton ain't hood. He was selling wolf tickets just as Corey. Okay, interesting take. After watching that, Corey lost to me, Team Anton now. What changed? And Ryder Trust said Corey started it. Okay, Anton did. Black folks worried about the wrong things. It's always somebody talking about black folks been worried about the wrong things. That's a whole nother live stream. Amp said Corey got aggressive because he was losing the debate. Let's see the change. Corey is cool with Flame Monroe because he's open about being rainbow. He said constantly he's not cool with people that hide that they're from the rainbow. Yeah, he insinuated a lot that Anton is on that too. I wonder what was to that. And there was a lot of people on my live stream yesterday putting that energy on Anton as well. So I'm not sure what that is. Make sure if you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Welcome to the codes. We on the road to 10K subs, man. DeAndre said that's why he said you never been to jail and them death words. Noah said black people don't belong in our society type shit. DeAndre said okay, interesting. Miles Baxter said, personally, I think it was a shouting contest. Never would have gotten past that. DeAndre said, that's deep. That was early. Noah said, African. Yeah. You talking about the first shot? Yeah, Anton took the first shot when he put racism in Corey's heart. I covered it yesterday from the very beginning of their conversation. And the first underhanded statement was made about Corey having racism in his heart. Up until that point, they were discussing difference of opinions, but nobody had took a stab. And that's just the facts of the matter. This shit on tape, y'all. Some stuff ain't subjective. Noah said African Americans are a disgrace to humanity. Your racism is heavy. Goodness gracious, without no profile picture, coward. Amp said the change. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay, interesting. Anton said Corey was Democratic Shield. Anton said Corey was a Democratic Shield, which told me he don't watch Corey because Corey is far from being a Democrat. Yeah, Corey's a nothing crack, right? He ain't a Democrat, a Republican, or none of that. He ain't with it. He said forget the whole game rigged. Give an example. Let's see. I didn't know Corey was a Democrat until he played the victim like Democrats always do. He's not a Democrat. Let's see. Hey, Wrenches, get no on a 24-hour timeout. Enjoy being in that quiet corner, gang. You done enough. You earned it. Hey, one of the Wrenches, get no offense out my chat. 24-hour timeout. Go do a bid, gang. You up out of here. Anybody else? Anybody else?
Come be a fucking man. Come see me. Come see me. Fuck.
Oh, God. It's a block party in this bitch. Let's see. Everlast. Nah, she didn't deserve to get shot. Yeah, she put the police in a very difficult situation. Shed light upon darkness. True. Let's see. Beautifully stated. DeAndre Pittman deep. Double tap your screen to leave a like. Shed said bullseye. You're wrong, bro. It didn't have to go down on live. Why not? Where you play at, where you lay at. Bernard said Corey Holcomb always talking slick. And he got called out by Anton. Hey, it's how you see it. How you see it. I appreciate everybody dropping their perspectives off. Passport Skull 333. What up, Big Skull? Anton never called him out. I agree 1,000%. Who was you agreeing with? Anton had him shook up. I'm trying to get through all these chat. I appreciate y'all. After parking her car in the middle of the roadside illegally, heavy feather, he said some gay disrespectful shit. Yeah, he did. Everything we talking about alleged for content creation purposes of entertainment, all for content creation purposes of entertainment, allegedly. She was going to get arrested and she was fleeing the scene. We know Anton has been on live since this happened. Has Corey spoken anything since? I haven't seen nothing, but I do have a response that I want to react to from Craig, his co-host, Craig Facts. So we're going to get into that in a second, too. Bernard Williams, Anton did call him out. Corey was asked to step outside, and Corey didn't go. Anton said he sucked dick for the black community. Anton knew damn well they wasn't going to make it outside and have a fair one. He knew damn well. He knew. If you go to a bar right now, and you in there by yourself, and the person that you beefing with is in there by himself, and you tell him, man, step outside so we can fight. More than likely, from the bar to the door, some civilians that don't know either one of y'all gonna intervene in y'all actually going outside to do something. Step outside so we can take it, so we can square up by two rich men is not a real invitation. Squabbling right there on the spot, that's when it's real. Step outside was let my security get a chance to get in position. That's what that was. We got to call this shit down the middle. Amp said she didn't just park it legally. She blocked him in. There were 2 officers that were at risk of being injured. This one we was talking about. He brought up the shooting. Soft men breakfast. Shed light upon darkness. All Anton had to do was say it again, and then everyone would have seen what would have happened next. But Anton did not say it. So the shoulda, coulda, woulda of it don't matter. Absolutely. Shed light upon darkness. You are most definitely a member of my tribe, gang.
Classic.
Everybody in this whole country across all 50 states, I don't care what your slang is, everybody knows man behavior. If I close the distance and tell you to say that shit again, you have a decision to make. If you say it again, you want the smoke, and now it's on me to make sure that I give it to you, right? If you don't say it again, you the one that ain't with that. Say that shit again is a who's going to submit situation. In that situation, Anton politically, articulately submitted. He absolutely submitted. He did not say it again. And in fact, he screamed an apology. We not finna do that, man. Like, I like Anton and I like Corey, but I saw what I saw. He screamed an apology. He said, say it again. He dropped the mic. When he put the microphone down, he said, I will show you that this is not for the internet. He put the microphone down. And matter of fact, hey, coach, hey, chat, y'all gonna have to bear with me, chat. I'm gonna try to get to everybody. It's about 1 million of y'all today. But listen, let's go back to the game tape. We don't even have to do this. Let's go back to the game tape, coach. Let's go to the film. Let's go to the footage.
Okay, but that gay shit. Oh, you go. Hey, homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put no dick sucking shit. Don't put no dick sucking shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit.
Say I suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No. I
don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But you're not bossing up on me.
Yo,
we good. I did already. I don't do dick sucking shit.
Put the microphone right now and going up back. I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
You running your mouth. I don't do no
doing
dick
this shit
sucking
for the
shit.
internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want to say
show
Anton,
you I ain't doing it for the internet.
If you want to say Anton, listen, don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that. I'll respect you, but don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm going to extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how would it
call this nigga out his name?
Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get respected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No. This my show. This my show.
That's cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do shit.
Come at me with that dick sucking shit again, nigga.
You're not gonna
come at me with. See, I suck dick again, nigga.
We can go all back right now.
Fuck, I am.
We can go all back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that shit.
We can go all back right now.
Hey, men, let's have a man conversation. Let's have a man conversation. I just put that shit in slow motion. Microphone drop. Say that shit again. Anton has a decision to make. He speaks with his body language. Flicks hand forward. Fuck what you talking about. We can go outside. Tough language verbally. Physically gets up away from the face of confrontation and turns his back to walk away. Pay attention to what you're seeing. Body language talks louder than words. Mic drop, lean forward. Please repeat the shit that I'm telling you not to ever say out your mouth with my name ever again. Anton, if he won't smoke, right there is his invitation. Signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Say it. We can get it popping like a pan of fries. The man is telling him, listen, they 2 centimeters away from each other. He telling that man,
come be a fucking man. Come see me. Come see me. Fuck.
Y'all in my chat, I hear y'all. Anton won, or Corey was wrong, or this is man shit going on. Y'all don't see, we so unnatural, we get unaccustomed to primitive behavior. This that old shit. Let us make the square. That shit. You understand? Bro, say it again. He gets up and walks away. And she shouldn't be on him like that, because he could have had to get violent in a split second. Let's watch this again. Y'all call it how y'all see it.
Don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say, Anton, don't disrespect me like that, I'll respect you. But don't boss up on me, because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me.
Hold on. Look, I ain't even got the shit on the screen. I just got it playing out loud. My fault, chat. Look. I'm watching it without y'all and shit. My bad, chat. Hey, look.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No. I
don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But you're not bossing up on me.
Yo,
we good. I did already. I don't do dick sucking shit.
Put the microphone right down right now and going up back. I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
You running your mouth. I don't do
you
no
doing
dick
this shit
sucking
for the
shit.
internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want to
I'll show you I ain't doing it for the internet.
If you want to say Anton, listen, don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that, I'll respect you. But don't boss up on me, because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know.
You can see Corey hand shaking too. And that hand shaking, that means he getting an adrenaline rush. You know?
You don't know me. So I'm going to extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how it call this nigga out his name. Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get respected.
I got a question for bro.
Anton just scooted back too a little bit when he got an opportunity. I'm just paying attention to all the body language, not just the verbal shit. Anton scooted his ass back a little bit too. You see they're a little farther apart, y'all.
Okay.
No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No, This
because
my show. This
cool.
my show.
That's cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do shit.
Come at me with that dick sucking shit again.
Listen, when Anton said you ain't gonna do shit and Corey looked him up and down like you don't know who the hell you talking to, this is where he decided to put his ass in a pinch. This is the grown man equivalent of I double dog dare you. You understand me, chat? This is the grown man equivalent of I double dog dare you.
Classic.
Any of y'all that was born before the, in the 80s, early 90s who remember Sandlot when the nigga told him you play ball like a girl.
Classic.
This is the grown man equivalent of that shit. Watch this here.
You're not gonna
come at me with say I suck dick again, nigga.
And y'all telling me, hold on, body language. Mic drop. Say it again, brother. Anton turns, breaks eye contact, looks away. If we was talking about prize fighters at a weigh-in and a face-off, and a man broke eye contact that fast, y'all will be betting money line on the nigga who's staring the other one down. You be like, this nigga scared. That's a fact. But because y'all got biases, some of y'all team Anton, some of y'all team Corey. I'm not a fucking man fan of nobody. I like both of their content. Corey, my favorite comedian ever. Anton in my top 20 favorite content creators. But aside from that shit, I'm always going to call it how I see it. I give a damn. I ain't trying to make no friends. Body language down the middle. Look you in your eyes, man. Say that shit one more time. My man broke eye contact within 0.5 seconds. Let's break this shit down from an analytical standpoint. This is a call-in show. The link is pinned at the top of the bio. Anybody who want to give their take on who they feel was right and who they feel was wrong on this situation, please have the link in the bio and come on up. Shout out to Barack O'Drama who called in earlier. He actually said that he felt like Corey was wrong in the situation, and that's fine. We're here to hear all perspectives, man. Shout out to everybody going crazy in the chat. Listen, I'm not going to be able to read all these. It's just way too many of y'all, but super chats do skip the line and get read automatically. The super chats are open. Where my chat 333 people at, though? Where my chat 333 people at? Let's see. Conversation with South Rain said, hey, Joe Jet in the building. Joe Jet, what up? Hey, I need all my wrenches on high alert for any spam activity. All these comments seem authentic so far, though. We coming to them, though. We gonna get to them. It's damn near 100 of them, though, chat. I ain't gonna lie to you. This shit getting real. Let's see. Who wins in a fight, AD or Corey? I got Corey. Oh, I'm taking matter of fact, I wouldn't even bet on who will win that fight. I'll bet the under on the rounds. I think somebody getting clipped. Whoever land first. Both them motherfuckers is them big dudes, no Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Whoever land the first clean shit. Sunk, the call-in link pinned in the chat. Oh, somebody talking crazy? Sunk said call in. Yeah, the link pinned in the chat. Come on the StreamYard. You don't got to show your face. You can come up audio only. If you trolling, I know how to get you going. I ain't worried about it. Marcus said, if a man invites you to his or another man's private parts or say you do or do those things, if you accept that, then go home and look in the mirror and ask yourself some serious questions. Oh, he said, and you do nothing. Yeah, I know Corey. Dealing with himself about it. Because I know I done gave some people some passes, not for no shit like that, but I done gave motherfuckers some passes, and I still regret it. I'm like, man, I should have dove in this shit. See, whenever someone is always talking about manhood and their manhood, it means that they struggle with feelings of inadequacy or lack of respect. No, it could mean that, Frank Rice. It could mean that, or it could mean that they're a man of principles and morals and they have clearly drawn lines. See, here's the thing about being a man with lines that you've drawn in the sand for yourself. It's not for any other man to say that your lines are okay with him. We don't give a fuck if you okay with our lines or not. This is my line. If one man's demarcation point is say anything about my wife and kids and I'm taking the fuck off on your shit, then that's his line. If another man's line is you got to touch me for me to do anything, you can say anything you want out your mouth. It don't matter what it is. Some men gonna let the verbal slander fly all the way to the moon. Some dudes got tolerance for that. Some dudes don't. Who are you to say where a man's lines should be drawn and say that he's dealing with inadequacy because he has lines? I think men who don't have no lines and just go through life giving everybody a fucking pass, I think those men struggle with inadequacy. I think those men struggle with bravery issues, courage issues. Maybe niggas don't engage in smoke because they don't want no smoke. You see what I'm saying? So we could turn that gun in both directions, bro. Metaphorically speaking and all for content creation purposes. Let me cook.
Classic.
But I appreciate your perspective and I appreciate you in the chat. Everybody, make sure y'all hit the like button, man. I'm trying to go through and get some of the good comments. It's a lot of them. Let's see. False Corey, a real ninja. He saved my life. Something Anton never did in his life. What up, DeAndre? You from the city, bro? You from the town? I'm out that way. We got to meet up February 13th. Pull up to the west suburbs, bro. If you around the town, let's go. Low-key, Corey was crying inside. On God, he was trying to deal with himself. And I know how I feel, bro. But you got to think about it, bro. His podcast is widely successful. His tours are successful. It is something like Barack O'Drama said, a real thing, bro. Do you want to put all that on the line over a machismo contest? See, that's what niggas doing, bro. They playing with you. Like Anton played like a manager that'll talk crazy to somebody that work at a frontline job because he know you need that job. You know, y'all ever been a frontline employee? Maybe you was a teenager or something, your first job or whatever, and you had a manager that used to talk crazy as hell, and you might take that shit because you need this job type shit. And then you got some people that'll say, fuck this job in a heartbeat. They don't care how bad they need the job. They'll figure it out about their respect. It's just different type of people in the world. So that's why it's interesting to see what side people on this one. But the link is pinned, and if you want to tap in and talk to me, you're more than welcome. Let's go.
We can go out back right now. We can go out back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that shit.
We can go out back right now.
I got money for all this. Whatever.
I got money too. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Hey,
No, it's just not respect.
I ain't falling for them. I ain't falling. Dolly, get out the way. Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back right now because we got to go out back to lead this motherfucker. But I'm saying that dick sucking shit, watch that. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't say it how you like
if you want to get back to the conversation, we can get back to the conversation.
But just
So if y'all paying attention to what's going on objectively, Corey got in his face, right? That was to establish a boundary. It wasn't initially to fight. The way Anton was talking took Corey to a place where he was willing to fight. So when he put the mic down and told him to say it again, that was the only moment in this whole interaction where any physical activity could have occurred between the two of them. Anton stood down in that moment. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. There was no other moment in this interaction where physicality was actually going to occur. That was the moment. When Anton didn't say it again, all the physicality was out the way. And that's why Corey was like, okay, because you're not going to say it again. So now I'm just letting you know, I'm over here to let you know, don't talk to me like that. Because that's what he came over there for in the first place. The way he was talking got him to the point where he like, all right, well then, since you keep saying I'm not about that life, you want to play that game, I'll show you that. Say it. Say it. He didn't say it. So Anton stood down. We watching it on. I'm just looking at the tape, coach. We in film study right now. I'm just looking at the tape, coach. You know, Anton went to talking all greasy and talking about how he'll whoop Corey and this, that, and the third, and the fourth, and the fifth, and the sixth, and the seventh. We all know the law. We all know the law. On camera, on live stream, if Anton would have said it again and Corey would have attempted to dive in his shit, anything Anton would have did to Corey would have been self-defense in the eyes of the law. So if Corey would have took off and started the brawl physically, Anton would have been defending himself, yes? So if Anton is the person who knows that he just beat Corey up, like he said on his stream earlier, because I got the footage. We're going to go through all the tape tonight. I got the footage, chat. He talking about I would have whooped Corey. If you know that, if I know I got hands for you, hit me. Hit me. I don't want to go to jail, but I do want the fade. So what you say? You said say it again, nigga. It again. Say it again, motherfucker. Let's get it. Take off. Because soon as you throw the first punch, whether it miss or land, you swing on me, I could do what I want. So don't tell me how much you would have whooped Corey when you lawfully had the chance to do so. He said say it again. Say it. So he could take off and you could do what you was going to do. You big bad wolf. You see what I'm saying? Now you on top of the world if you Anton Daniels. Went on his podcast, talked to him crazy. He swung on me, and I got the best of him on camera. Now you Don Dada, big shit out here.
Classic.
But you couldn't bring yourself to repeat yourself, and that's the facts.
I'm only gonna do this once.
And I get it, because I'm from the town. You see what I'm saying? I'm from Chicago, and I know how it is when that level of aggression and that energy get up on you.
The Chicago nigga.
I know how it is when that get up on you. You know what I'm saying? Shit could be a little intimidating. You get it? Yeah. Ted said, F the government, both sides. Cool Cat said, Anton blinked. LOL. Conversation with Soft Rain. Sunk the call-in line is pinned in the chat. Yep, absolutely. I think AD would duck old Curry or curl up. Yeah, he mess around. He said he could fight. Anton bowed down fast. Yeah, he did bow down. It's on camera. We got it. Dave Chappelle skit. BMCK said Dave Chappelle skit. Friday night sissy fights. You wow. Let's see. Gertie said Corey. This is an L on both cats. Okay, talk about it, John. Hit the link. Talk to me. Tap in. Tell me what you think. You said it's an L on both sides. I'd love to hear the perspective. The link is pinned in the chat. They both sound soft as hell. Okay. Slow down is crazy work. Hey, only on the classic codes. Who win in a fight? AD or Corey? I got Corey. That was a matter of fact from Corey. Yeah. Let's see. Juvenile said, men don't argue. That's never been true. In the history of all men, that's never been true. Rockin said, pathetic. Men don't argue. They pull hair, right? These days, type shit. Tez Down said, if someone says that tone that what's this supposed to be? Time? That the only thing happening is you sucking your teeth. Yeah. Sunk said, beautifully stated. Appreciate it. We can go outside and talk. Right, exactly. He was looking for security intervention. That's what we can go outside means. Security, that's what that means. Why does it need to be said again? How many times do a nigga have to say it? Twice. You have to say it twice. The first time you said it, you may not have known that was disrespectful to me. Right? So I'm letting you know that shit disrespectful to me. Now say it again and disrespect me intentionally. So we both know. And I'm going to let you know what the repercussions is. So twice. The answer is twice. You have to say it twice. 2 times. Hey, look. And here go another question, ADR. Appreciate you in the chat too. Here go another question. If you meant it, what's wrong with saying it twice? Double the fuck down. Let's get active. Don't be half tough. You said it once.
Yeah, I got time, cuz.
You see what I'm saying? Don't be half tough. That's the equivalent of mumbling under your breath. Motherfucker say, huh? Nothing. You see what I'm saying? Repeat it for me. Corey was trying to look tough. No, he wasn't trying to look tough. I don't know if y'all know, man. Shit, listen, Corey ain't got no reputation for being no bitch around the way. I'm out here. Corey don't have no reputation for. I just went and seen Corey in Chicago. He had the whole place filled up. Man, he ain't got no. All right, okay. John Jones, right. You never turn your back to a threat or something that could be danger if you really own that. That's a fact. DeAndre Pittman, when you elevate for real, you become hesitant. That's real. Yep. Let's see. Tears down. Corey gave him a chance to double down. He backed down. Corey sat down because the dog was just barked and and he realized it. Yep. Cats be selling wolf tickets. Mike Tyson, I'ma eat your kids, right? Correct. Corey would have done it. Yes, absolutely. He would have took off. I'm trying to get to all y'all chats, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm trying to get to them. I know they keep flooding in, and I appreciate it. I'm grateful, man. Yeah, we just made monetization yesterday, man. Appreciate y'all for sure. Super chat, skip the line. Always. Let's get it. Let's see. The real Shells 802. He's smart because he knows that he would likely get sucker punch. That's not sucker punch. When I'm 2 inches away from you telling you to say that shit again, you got all the time in the world to put your guard up. You know what it is. That wouldn't have been considered a sucker punch at all. They damn near nose to nose. Anybody who think Anton won, never been in a fade, and keyboard warriors. I'm inclined to be on your side on that one. Vibes, I feel like I seen you in the chat before, but I ain't seen you in a minute. Welcome back, my boy. These niggas don't know Corey at all. That nigga throw them bitches. That's what I'm trying to. I was trying not to say it, folks. I was trying not to. You get what I'm saying, man. I was trying not to be so plain, G. He said Corey fighting cases, and we all know Anton would have sued the that's other case, and I'm not none of them niggas side. Yep. Come on, man. Corey was scared in slow motion. Come on, man. Robert Washington Jr. Everyone is gangster until it's time to be gangster. There's no second chance to violate me. You not getting in my face. Slick talk gets dealt with immediately. Now I hear you, but you got to realize in some regions, talking certain ways is regulated. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll give a quick example. In New Orleans, they use the word bitch amongst men fairly casually, right? Whereas in most other parts of the country, we don't. You feel me? So somebody from New Orleans be like, man, what you mean, bitch? You know, he may not mean it the way you going to take it, and you just going to take the fuck off. You're not going to let the man know, hey, where I'm from, we don't talk like that. You ain't going to give him that one time, and then if he said it the second time, then you know it's real. Y'all just taking off. All right. Well, tell me how many years you done. Tell me how many years you just did. Because that shit crazy. Sunk of a divinity. Jazz and heavy metal music will not join together. Master Eagle. That means he is scared. Hit the like button. Subscribe and share. It's free. Appreciate you, Roxy. I appreciate you. For sure. Hit that button. Push the goddamn button. Juvenile said, boys act off emotion. Men can have a conversation without becoming physical. Well, they didn't become physical. Corey was finna snap Anton on a play. Let's see. Master Eagle 79. That's smart. Mr. Ambitious. I could tell a lot of people never really throw hands for real. This man said, let's go off camera and do this. But most people internet tough. He wasn't trying to go off camera. He wanted people to intervene. That's why he wanted to relocate all the whatever distance the door was from them. How many people was going to get in between them? They would have never made it outside to run a fade. You see what I'm saying? That wasn't a real invitation. If you think it was, you tweaking. You never been in a public place trying to step outside to fight somebody. It's a lot that's happening between y'all and getting outside. That fight never going to happen. Miles Bastard said if one of them turned silent, then something might have happened, but both were protecting the bag. Facts. John Jones said Anton was doing this for content. He gave it away when he said, I studied you. Yep. Juvenile said, facts. I don't do no arguing. I hear you. How many years you done? Kenyana Williams, Anton about his paper. I think he played chess. Corey played checkers. I think they both played chess because if Corey definitely was playing chess, because if he was playing checkers, he'd have took off in his shit. He definitely chose his future earnings. Nah, he out of pocket with the gay talk for sure. I agree. Chess versus checkers is for babies. Yeah, let's see. John Jones. These got to be some young people. Let's see. Nah, bro. Corey was scared. Nah, he wasn't scared. Grade school mentality. That part. I agree, John. Is it a grade school mentality or a primitive mentality? Because how do lions sort out their difference? They don't yell at each other. I never seen two lions have a fucking roar off. They might do some roaring, but it's right before they get active. But okay, y'all keep thinking it's different with us. Anton was scared. Let's see. Hey, April. What up? Everybody getting acquainted in the chat. All right, let's get back to some more of this footage, man. Appreciate y'all in the chat for sure. Some of y'all would say Jesus shouldn't have flipped over tables and he was childish. type shit. All right, let's roll.
No, I'm not listening to none of that shit, bro. Nigga. I'm not listening to none of that shit. If you want to get back to the conversation,
long as you know.
Get back to the conversation.
Long as you know.
Bro, you not
because that ain't
not that tough.
It got real, man. When they hit you with the "we'll be right back," you know something got real, man. Shit got hot. But I want to go to I actually don't even need to cover the rest of that because he ended up kicking him out, telling him to get his bitch ass on and all that. We know that happened. But I got some more takes to go over, right? So Anton, after leaving from Corey Holcomb's show, he went to his hotel and went and tapped in with Room 9, which is his nighttime panel that he does on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. They do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. So he showed up on Room 9 afterwards, and he had a lot to say. So for those of you that didn't hear what Anton had to say since this was him right afterwards, like leaving from Corey, going back to his hotel in LA, and jumping on his panel in the evening. Still got the shirt on and everything. Let's get it.
Platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But you're not crossing up on me.
Yo,
we good. I did already. I don't do this
sucking shit. Put the microphone right down. Right now I'm going up back. I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not.
Okay, here we go. All right, now Anton. Let me move this out the screen right here.
How do I? Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna ask you what was this right here, but before I get into you, Anton, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the perception of it. All right.
You can say whatever you want to say.
Okay. So the perception of it from a man point of view, this is two men having passionate conversations. This is one man thinking that he's harder than the other, and the other man proving that he's not. And then they right here.
Something. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
That nigga was like this.
Yeah.
He was holding the microphone like this, nigga. That's
okay.
That's the honest to God on everything. That nigga was shaking like a stripper, bro. That nigga was shaking like a stripper.
Just to be partial, that's usually how I act before I hit somebody.
Yeah. Hold on. Here you go. John Jones. Me and you, we from the same tribe. I'm telling you. Hey, chat 333, the best chat on all streaming platforms. Hey, Billy, John Jones, what you say? I'm Billy Badass. Soon as a motherfucker try me and say it, I'ma say it, especially if a motherfucker step close to me like that. I'ma say it and we going if it's smoke. Absolutely. I definitely had a kerfuffle about that. Somebody told me say some shit again, and I ain't even mean it how they took it. I said that shit again anyway. Let's get it. Let's get right on active then, since you want to be Tony Tough Guy. Let's see who's back.
I'm only gonna do this once.
This shit could go how it's going. Don't try to intimidate me on a random ass Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Fuck going on around here. Let's get it.
But I see.
Listen.
Okay.
Listen.
I'm not gonna I get real like fidgety, like what the fuck am I about to do?
Listen, bro. Listen. That tough shit. This is what I was taught as I was growing up. You never imply that that's what you're gonna do and don't do it. You never imply that that's what you're gonna do and you don't do it.
When I pull, I always pop. That's why I'm living today.
I'm keeping it 100.
Yeah, no. That's 100.
You
But
don't ever try to insinuate that that's what you nigga don't switch seats or like it because
no,
go ahead.
No, you right, but bro, I'm telling you the perception of it.
Oh yeah, I'm with it.
It in that moment when I seen it, I say that's Corey trying to check Anton temperature because when you got up with him, hey, we can go outside. All right, let's keep the conversation. I ain't gonna win it this way, so let's take the violence off the table. You had to do that because a nigga like Corey from Chicago was gonna test you in that way because that's not how you present online as tough. So when he said, okay, he do got some man about himself, now let's continue the conversation. This is normal in the wild. Anton, you just left the wild.
Hey, y'all know some of y'all in the chat. Hey, tell me you never fought before without telling me you never fought before. He said Anton told him to go outside, period, bro. Corey was scared. Tell me one time you was in a situation where two people really wanted smoke with each other and they took the time to take a walk together outside and squared up. Tell me one time where that actually did happen. Not a movie, not a TV show, a real scenario in your life where two people really wanted to fight and they took the time to calm themselves down long enough to take a walk on outside just to square up. No, it's all when it's real, it's where you play at. That's where it stay at. Y'all got to stop it with this. He said, let's go outside. That shit was a cop out. Look at the body language. Corey dropped it. Let's do it again. Corey dropped the mic, leaned forward and said, say it again. I'm hands free, buddy. Say it. Anton's first reaction was to break eye contact, turn his head to the side, flip his hand and say, fuck it. If you want to, we could go outside. He wasn't even looking at him in his face when he said we could go outside. He wasn't even looking at him in his face. We counting that? Tell me you ain't never been in a fight before without telling me you ain't never been in a fight before. Anton got paid security standing 30 feet away, and you think that he can actually get up, go outside with a man and have a one-on-one? His security's job is to literally not allow that to happen. He's on payroll to literally prevent that from happening. So the only way they was going to get down is if they got down right there. Cut the narrative in my chat about, he said, let's go outside. That shit not real. That shit not real. If Anton was on some smoke, if he was on some smoke, when my man put the mic down and said, say it again, instead of saying it again, he'd have took off. If it was that, he'd have took off. Come on, man. Come on, man. All his actions did was give people like y'all who ain't never been in the motherfucking fight before a reason to give him away, a reason for y'all to fight for him online. I get it. Both of these people have large armies of subscribers and shit that's jumping in people's chats and being warriors for their side of the argument and all that. That's cool. That's cool. I get it. But understand something. That's not realistic. Now, if Anton roll around no security, if he roll around no security, which we know he has security present, but if he roll around no security and he say, let's go outside, I might let you ride. I might let you ride. I might. But knowing you got paid security on the premises, let's go outside, not a real thing. Fair? Is that fair, chat? What's going on, Cooley High? John Jones said, I wasn't liking the capping he was doing, and 2K wasn't buying the ish. No, he definitely wasn't. What's going on, Tiz?
What's cracking, man?
A little bit of everything, whole lot of nothing, brother.
Man, so let me get this straight. You tell me some derogatory that I don't do, and then I stand up and I say, hey, say that again, man. If you meant it, what you gonna do?
Oh, I'm taking off.
Right.
I'm not even gonna say it again because I know as I'm saying it, you probably gonna hit me if you're a real one. So I'm not even saying it. I'm just gonna take off. It's that.
Now you know me. You know me personally.
Yeah.
You know the minute that I say it again, and you get ready to say it before it come out your mouth. I'm trying to knock the rest of them teeth out. Now, all things alleged for content creation purposes and edutainment of those watching the classic codes at this moment.
Yeah.
But if you then back up away from me and say, no, let's go outside. I'm gonna say, but did you say it again?
Right.
I say, hey, double down on that. You said it once, say it again.
Yeah.
I can understand you getting heated. I can understand you having, some emotions. All of this beefcake in front of you right now. You think you got to buck up a little bit. You had a slip of the tongue, right? But hey, say that. What did I hear you correctly? No, let's go outside though. You don't want to fight me, Classic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look in the chat. He's saying I've done it before. He said I've had that happen, but we went straight outside and boxed, no breaks in between. Look, now everybody been through that. I ain't never seen that shit. Where I'm from, if it was up in the basement party, then it was up in the basement party. If it was up in your mama's kitchen, then it was up in your mama's kitchen. If it was up, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
You only going outside so you can get some air. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, DeAndre said I did that when I was 12 with my friend. Okay, let's see. Look, John. Yeah, look, facts. Okay. He said, "Sko save it." LOL. Gonna have to go over to the vertical just to get a comment in. Look, Souls of Thought. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. Room 9 panel was trying to help Anton feel better. Well, Anton, we don't believe you. You need more people. Facts. Yeah, that's a fact. And Room 9 was very. It was interesting in the argument where Anton said Soul said it all comes to this wall over. It all comes to this was all over Anton not getting his way for his girl Mika. The back half tells the story. You know what? I'm inclined to believe that, Souls. I'm inclined to believe that. Shout out to my dog Souls. Shout out to the
Hey, I'm also inclined to believe that because I have seen people do less because of a bit of dissatisfaction over the situation with their particular woman.
Yep. John Jones said we gonna move furniture. That's my tribe. Make sure you subscribe, G. You got to come back in the chat. He said we moving furniture. Ain't no go outside for what?
Oh, I'm about to move furniture. I had a thing I used to say right to one of my dogs, right? So he was one of them dudes from somewhere else, and so he was, he was a baller too. He played football, and I used to tell him because he played defense, I played offense. So obviously we going head to head. He was a linebacker. You know that feeling, Classic. You know what it feel like. When two folks running down the pipe, you know what that feel like, brother. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing nice, Two Mack trucks meeting in the middle.
Absolutely.
Anyway, he's had this thing where like he said, "Oh, where I'm from, we be talking crazy when we do this." I said, "Well, where I'm from, I take this helmet off, and I go to town with you at the helmet." So he said one time he said something crazy. I ain't gonna repeat it. And I said, "Hey, Keenan, I'm gonna beat your ass with Keenan," and he was like, "What?" I said, I'm going to beat your ass with you. I'm going to rip your arm off and smack you upside the head with it. And so ever since then, it became a running joke. But I tell you, he ain't never called me out my name again.
Yeah, I feel that. You established your boundary. He understood where you
I don't play with
from.
the name calling, bro. Like, say whatever you want to say. But the minute you start calling me out my name, in a minute, like, I like my name. I ain't going to lie to you. I like being Tez. I like being Tez the second. You know what I'm saying? I love all of that. I don't play about my name because you're not talking just about me. You talk about my whole lineage. You know what I'm saying? And so you start playing with my name. You start telling me what I put in my mouth. The only thing that's going to be in yours is a fist. Knuckle sandwich. I hope you're hungry.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Robert, go ahead. You good.
So I don't understand the dichotomy between, they was both just woofing. The way I saw this, one person was woofing and one person was about ready to get down.
Yeah. Yay, what up? What up? He said, I'm here, folks. Yeah, I agree. I think, like I said, I think I pointed out the moment where violence actually could have occurred. It was only one spot. And that's just my opinion. He said, this bitch busting. What's up, chat? Yeah, it's going down.
I will
it's definitely going down.
More people to let y'all know, at the top of this chat, there's a yellow bar that is pinned in white. That is how you get in here.
Yeah.
It's Thank you. Space. I'm going to holler at you.
Oh, no, you good, bro. You got room. You can stay up. You on the phone.
I got a couple things.
You got to do something? All right, okay.
Yeah, I got a couple things I got to get taken care of. But I'm in the chat, though.
No, for sure. If you got a real handle your business, brother. Appreciate you coming up, Tez. Yes, sir.
No problem.
Yep. Yeah, y'all, that was the Tez Down, 1/5 of the Raw Society Coalition. The whole gang in the building. Shout out to the Raw Society Coalition. We moving like that. You know what I'm saying? We got to meet up live in west suburbs of Chicago for everybody that's close enough, February 13th. Information is in the bio of the Raw Society Coalition YouTube channel. Tap in. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Man, what we talking about, man? He said, where's the link? John, the link is pinned at the top of the chat in yellow. It's pinned. Roxy said if Anton was low-key running away when he got up and walked away, peeking back, trying to test Corey to see if he was going to collect to try to sue Corey, saying he attacked him. Yeah, then it's easy to say in hindsight, I wouldn't have sued. It's very easy to say that. It's very easy, but we know motherfucker would have had him in court on that paperwork. Let's roll. Let's see what the rest of it was interesting because during Anton and Corey's dispute, Anton said Corey doesn't have anybody around him that'll hold him accountable. Let's see if anybody on here keeps it real about the interaction or pushes back against Anton's perspective of the interaction.
Nigga, I know what it is. No. That's a perception. Wasn't shit wild in there. If y'all want to know the truth, wasn't shit wild in there. Wasn't nothing popping off. That's why I told the crowd. I said, nigga, look, I got security. You got security. Ain't shit happening.
That's a fact.
Now and that's why I was talking about online. I said, nigga, now if you want to shoot a fair one, we can shoot a fair one.
Yeah.
We can go and shoot. Bro, I know people don't know this, but that's what I do. I don't talk about it online. I shoot fair ones all the time, nigga. I got 3 brothers, nephews, friends. Nigga, if we have a problem, we shoot a fair one.
Yeah.
That's not me being tough. I'm not tough. I'm not none of that shit.
The link not showing up on the vertical version. I just put the link in the comments, y'all. I just put the link in the comments right now. It should be right here for you. If y'all can't see it on the vertical version, I don't know who else could pin it. Let me see. Let's try to figure this shit out. It's not pinned. Okay. I just copy and pasted the link. This is a call-in show. Anybody that want to tap in, make sure y'all click the link, man. I didn't know it wasn't pinned on both versions. My bad. We still trying to figure this out. It's still pinned though. Let's get it. Anybody that want to call in, tap in on the StreamYard. Let's get it.
If you insinuate that that's what you gonna do, you gotta go. You gotta go all the way there. You cannot stop. You can't stop. But I seen the bitch in that nigga. I seen the bitch in that nigga.
Hey, Corey called him a bitch in person. Why he ain't say it back? Why he ain't say it back? Now that you safe and sound at the hotel, this ain't me taking sides. This me talking about the situation at hand. I don't care. I'm not trying to make friends with neither one of these niggas, chat. So y'all can't never say I'm biased. I'm not trying to make friends with them. You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't say it to him? Corey told you, and I quote, get your bitch ass on, is what he said. All for content creation purposes and entertainment, allegedly. That's what he told him. Why you ain't say it back? When you was in his face, why you ain't say it back, Debo? Don't call him a bitch now.
And that's why I'm like, oh, this nigga soft.
What up, Barack? I see you.
Okay. All of that chair moving shit, that's performative. Because let me tell you what niggas do when they really doing some shit. They go. They don't say, hey, move out. That's like saying, hold me back. I'm keeping it 100, bro. I'm keeping it 100. Niggas, man, I knew that nigga wasn't going to do nothing. That nigga was shaking like a stripper. He telling Darlene, hey, move over there. Let me get next to this nigga. Nigga, that's for the internet. That's straight up for the internet. I never moved. I sat right there, right next.
Everybody pay attention to the body language of the men in the panel. Pay attention to Slimmy's face. Pay attention to Q's face. Pay attention to 2K's face. They not seeing it the same way Anton's seeing it. Not straight away. Not completely. What's up, Barack? What you got?
Yeah, I just saw this. It's kind of like you got it on my skin a little bit. That's why I didn't want to call back in because I felt somebody else should have. But if nobody was on, so let me try to get back.
For sure.
See, now what he's doing right now, I kind of don't agree with it all. I don't agree with nothing he said. And I'm going to tell you why. First of all, if you really felt that way, you should have. I felt that he should have been a little bit more aggressive like that when he was there. And second of all, Corey's not there to defend himself.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a real. He's showing me, and it's just my opinion, that he's being a little bit of a coward. You understand? Because I wouldn't do that. If I was in his shoes right now, I would have said, me and Corey had a disagreement. He's not here to defend himself, so I'm not going to badmouth him. We settled that there, and I'm just going to let it ride. I don't like what he's doing right now. He's losing. Not that I respected him a whole lot before. He's losing a little bit of respect I already had from him. After that, I don't know. I don't agree with that at all. I wish I could have been on that panel when he said that. I would said, "Nah, you, bro, this is making you look worse than you looked that night." Because if you wanted that kind of smoke, you should have said. And then the man's not there to defend himself. You in the studio acting like a studio gangster. You acting like a real gangster. REEL, not REAL. You understand?
Yeah, moving.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to call back in on it. Because like I said, I didn't see that. Like, you know, it's like you talking tough now that he's not there. I didn't agree with that.
Yeah, you want to watch a little bit more of it with me?
Oh yeah, if you don't mind. Yeah,
if
you want to kick me off, no problem.
Nah, you good. I ain't tripping. I see you, Sunk of a Divinity. What's going on? What's going on? How you doing? Am I saying your name right? Hello?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Talk to me.
Everything is good. Everything is good. I'm doing great. Yes, Sunk of a Divinity.
Okay, we got a delay. So
yeah, it is a delay.
Okay, so every time I say something, I'm gonna pause for a second and give you a chance to respond to me, and you do the same for me. You want to give me your take on it?
Yes. Well, what I see is that, first of all, I put in the chat that you have jazz music and you have heavy metal music trying to play at the same time, and they're not gonna come together.
I can see that.
Simply because they're in two genres. So you have Corey as heavy metal, and then you have Anton as jazz. Anton came as a political stance. Corey is trying to understand this brother because he don't understand how a black man can talk as he talked.
I was just trying to give you a chance to get all your thoughts out because of our delay. So I wanted you to go ahead and land your plane. That's all. Because then I'm gonna have to speak for a minute before I let you back in, just so it ain't the long pauses. But I see what you're saying about it being jazz and heavy metal. I started my reaction yesterday with saying that you have a real brother, you know what I'm saying, talking to a politician. And if the conversation goes longer than 15 minutes, it's going to go left. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, because the politician, he has to stay inside of certain parameters. Even if he want to keep it, quote unquote, real with you, he can't because it becomes against his best interest. Very right. So, and then you have someone like Corey who doesn't have an agenda. Outside of, you know, embracing the truth and embracing reality and talking about the things that are messed up about our reality. And so because of that, you know, the politician is always going to try to move the goalposts, redirect the conversation whenever it's time for his feet to go into any hot water. And you saw Anton do it several times when Corey told him, hey, man, you haven't said anything about white men. And he said, I do. He said, I have. He said, well, if you did, I missed it. Can you repeat it for me? Anton told him, let's slow down for a second. No, man, say what you said. If you said something and I missed it, please fill me in. You know what I'm saying? And Corey dropped a couple of subliminals as well about what he thought about Anton off camera. I noticed when Corey spoke to Anton and he said, you know, one thing about me, you know, when I meet people, I don't like slick people. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of did, like, he leaned forward and was like, yeah, I don't like people that slick. And Anton was like, me either. And he was like, yeah, I'm glad you feel the same. And I kind of watched that, and I was like, he's talking about Anton. You know what I mean? Like he thinks he's kind of slick, and I would agree. I think Anton has read the 48 Laws of Power. I think he's probably read The Art of Seduction. You know what I'm saying? And he's a manipulator. He puts those tools into play when he debates people. But Corey's one of those people. He's blunt force trauma. You know what I mean? You can try manipulating, it don't even matter. We going straight through the wall. We going straight. Ain't no negotiating on the outside trying to get you to come out. None of that. Batter and ram. You know what I'm saying? We coming in to get you. So I agree. I'm inclined to agree with you. This was inevitably gonna go bad. I didn't think so before the interaction happened, and then when it happened, it made sense that it went that way because they talk politics. So I think if they would have started with like maybe relationships, women, money. If they would have started in those worlds, I think we get a longer live stream. What do y'all think about that? If they spoke about different topics, you think we get a longer live stream?
If they wasn't so hostile, they could have got a longer live stream. They got to learn how to stop. Like I said, they had, my opinion, they both had a little bit too much feminine energy. They don't know how to control their emotions. It was almost like two girls up there in a way, because like I said, that's what women do. Like I said, a real G is not gonna act like that. I would tell. That's why I wish I could have been that. Huh?
You just say feminine. This ain't got nothing to do with no feminine energy.
Yes, it does. It has everything. It has everything to do with being raised by women.
No,
that's my opinion. That's what women do. I got sisters. My sisters do that to me. Real G's don't do that. I'm telling you, real G's know that it could turn into something and they could lose everything.
Right. Okay. I understand the protocol, but that goes on between two alpha males. I do understand that, but this ain't got nothing to do with feminine energy, because feminine energy was nowhere in that space and place. And I know, you know how I know why? Because I'm feminine energy and I know what I'm talking about. There's no feminine energy there. There's two alpha males that are beating their chests, and they are going at it. But the interesting thing about this whole argument is that they're in two categories. They're not the same. Anton came there to provoke. He came there to provoke Corey, because he already has stated that he studied Corey. He said he studied Corey. So if you want to provoke someone and you get them out of the pocket, out of their comfort zone, what you do, you study them first. And then you go in and you start pushing them buttons and you bring him out of himself. And that's what he did. That's what he did. Now, I will say this. For me, I'm neutral. There's no winner. I don't see winners and I don't see losers. I just see two men, two alpha males going at it, and they're in two categories. One is there for a political issue, and another one there is just trying to understand, how's this black brother just like me, saying all these things about black people? It can't be.
Because conservatives are notorious for that. That's why they don't get under my skin, because I know how to deal with both sides of those guys, because like I got a lot of experience with dealing with people, especially people that deal with emotions. Because like I said, if you could deal with a female, you could deal with those two guys, because that's how they was acting. Because like I said, definitely. Like I said, I think there might have, and I could be wrong because I'm not perfect, but they might not have been raised by fathers. I mean, that's just my opinion.
No.
Because one thing my father taught me is you don't want to let no other man stop your money. So if you, in other words, I'm gonna use an example. If those dudes is making money and they got into a fist fight, that's going to cost them money. That's why, in a way, I don't know if you study rap, one thing that Jay-Z and Nas said when they was going at it is that we both got too much to lose when they was going at it, because it could have turned into something. It could have turned into a Tupac and a Biggie, but they both realized I got too much to lose, so it's not going to go nowhere.
Real quick, just for the platform. Thank you for the super chat. Souls of Thought with the 1999 super chat. We appreciate you. Yes, Lord. The super chat is open, and super chats do skip the show. We just have a conversation for the super chat. Super chats supersede whatever we talking about. You feel me? Shout out to Souls of Thought again with
Classic.
Go ahead, bro. You good, bro?
Like I said, that they both understood that it comes back to that old saying: if I shoot you, I'm brainless. You shoot me, you famous. That's what that basically is, because if you do something to somebody and you got something going on that's positive, you could lose that. So that's why you have to be careful when you start moving up, because they got platforms, and you don't want to mess that up getting into a fight. I think, and I could be wrong, I think somebody tried to sue Corey over something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he got a little case right now.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. The people that saying he not about that life, they just don't know what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he is about that. I give him that. He is about that, but he knows what it's not worth the consequences. I think he knows that.
So okay, drama.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be safe to say that Anton exhibited feminine energy when he got up and walked away?
No,
you wouldn't put feminine energy.
No, I wouldn't say that,
really?
because that's
Really?
that's actually being like me. Like I was telling him before you came, I was on earlier. If I know that I can't talk to somebody and it gets too aggressive, I got to walk out of there, because you could lose your freedom, get hurt, or get killed, or hurt somebody.
That's feminine energy.
So sometimes you got to just be the man and say, you know what, let me just get away from this. Which you always can't do, but sometimes you got to do that. It takes a big man to do that.
I agree. Yeah, a big man who recognizes feminine energy within himself. A big man who recognizes feminine energy, that little still voice within himself, and he can just get up and walk away. Because ain't no alpha male man gonna walk away. Hey, Corey was gonna whoop Anton's ass. He was wanting him. It was all over him. He wanted him. He was trying to summon him.
You hear me? Come see me. Come see me. Fuck.
It was gonna be an open hand slap, and it was gonna hurt real bad. It was just gonna go down like that. But let's save Anton, because he recognized that still small voice, that feminine energy in him. Guess what? He got up and moved out. It's lioness and lion. It ain't at some point you got to see it as that. Lioness and the lion.
No, it's true. What you're saying is 100% facts. There's a crossroad. We don't look at things primitively, but if this was the animal kingdom, I'm gonna tell you what this interaction was. When two male lions come about, I got my pride, and you not supposed to be over here, and you in my territory, so you must want some action. Okay. There's gonna be a physical exchange, a little bit of roaring. That's what they was doing, right? Roaring. Mm-hmm. When Corey put that mic down and said, "Say it," he said, "I will show you that this is not for the internet." He put the mic down and said, "Say it now." He made himself hands-free. I'm paying attention to body language. I studied. I took a whole course in college on body language. It talks way louder than your voice, even when you don't want it to. It's always talking.
Yes.
That man made himself hands-free. You know why he made himself hands-free? Because he's right-handed. He took the mic out. He made his dominant hand available. Say it now, please. And listen, his close friend, Darlene, when he put that mic down, what did Darlene know? She recognized it's serious. Leaned in on his shoulder. Corey, the money. Corey, your other case. Corey, the kids. Corey. She knew it was real. Women know how dangerous the men they be around is. Any woman that's around me, see me getting disrespected, she pulling on me early. Let's just go ahead and get on up out of here.
But I don't feel he got
this didn't gonna go well.
I feel it was fair game. They was going back and forth.
But see, that's the thing, Barack. Disrespect is in the eye of the beholder. Disrespect is in the eye of the recipient. I've seen a person take exception to the way another person told them good morning in real life. I've seen it. Why you say good morning to me like that? And they was dead serious. Why was your tone like that? It's like you said it to me out of obligation. And they had a real back and forth about the way a person said good morning. So disrespect is in the eye of the recipient. If I feel like you disrespected me, then you're gonna have to restate your intentions once I tell you that I felt I feel disrespected. I wasn't even on that. Oh, okay, we could be clear. But Corey went over there to let him know I feel disrespected. Anton trying to double down on a slick halfway manner on the fence, double down, not quite double down. So he told him, make it clear for me. Say it again. That was the moment where Corey put his paw on Anton's neck, and Anton had to decide to lay there and submit or to try to sprawl out and fight. And he laid there and he submitted. He broke eye contact within 2 seconds.
I understand that, but like I said, I agree with you 100%. But like I said, I feel that it was going. I thought it was a two-way street.
You stop moving.
Huh?
Okay. Wait.
I'm frozen. I'm good. It might be on your end. I don't think I'm frozen. Am I frozen, Barack, for you?
Nah, that's something with her service.
Okay.
Because the computer I'm talking to you on, I bought this thing 2012.
Okay.
It still works.
Well, you know what? You need to get a new
old. Yeah.
Yeah,
the lighting is not that great, but it's all right.
I'm sorry, old drama.
What I'm saying is,
I got to dry.
What I'm saying is like I said, I just feel that too many dudes in general, not these two, they want to say what they want to say, but they can't take it. Like I said, I call myself the real deal. You could throw your blow, because I feel like whatever we discuss it, I feel like I could win, and you're gonna attack me because you can't. That's my mindset. Because I told you, I explained to you before when she wasn't on, I was going at it with my boy. He couldn't give me, I gave him a whole bunch of reasons why LeBron's not the GOAT, and he couldn't do it with Jordan. He was going back and forth. So how we settled peacefully, I said, well, LeBron's the GOAT forward and Jordan's the GOAT guard. But if you do a survey worldwide, most people are going to say Jordan is the GOAT.
I mean, Kobe better than both of them, but it's cool. But yeah, man. Yeah, it's a different conversation. Kobe better than both of them, but it's cool. He said feminine energy glitch, souls of thought said. But yeah, I mean, Anton doing all this barking afterwards. How did y'all feel about that?
No, you go first, man. Miss Son Kofa. You go first. Ladies first.
Ladies first.
Yeah, you can go first. My mother told me to let women go first.
Ooh, how sweet of you. So you recognize the feminine energy. So what am I going first for?
Oh, we got a delay. We got a long delay. I said,
yeah.
I was asking, how do you feel about the way Anton has been talking since the conflict happened?
That's feminine shit. That's what we do. That's what women do. That's what women. I'm a woman, so that's what we do. When we put ourselves in a position where we have to dummy down and submit and walk away, that's what we do. We go in campaign.
Classic.
We go in campaign. Because the esteem that we came into the fight with, we got to build that back up. We got to build it back up. So how else are we going to do it other than going to campaign? We got to do it.
You know what? You know who they? I don't know if you follow rap, but back in the days, LL Cool J had a beef with the rapper Ice-T.
Okay.
I don't know if you know about that. And every black man that has a beef with somebody, or every man that has a beef with another man, should take a page out of their book. What they had met up and said, let me tell you what they said. We was going at it in hip hop. We both doing our thing now. We got family, so I won't say nothing bad about you. and you don't say nothing bad about me, and we'd be cool. You know, we'd be cordial because we had our discrepancy, and I agree with that. They and I feel a lot of guys aren't capable enough to do that. They do. Most guys do what Antoine just did. Like I said, because they probably was raised by women, but I could be wrong. But like I said, that's what LL and Ice-T said. You know, when they after they had their beef, if you ask one of them about the other, they would basically say, well, you know, we went at it. You know, we had it out, we hashed it out, and I ain't got nothing bad to say about it, and vice versa. That's what men do. Feminine dudes will go around, yeah, he's a coward. They do it. I'm gonna say they pull an Antoine. That's what most men in this generation do. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, that was feminine energy. I mean, I don't. Yeah, that's how I feel about that. That's feminine energy.
Antoine lost a lot.
I mean, but you can't. I mean, you can't discount him because he went to lick his wounds. I would lick my wounds too if I wanted to feel better. So that's exactly what he did. And not only that, there were quite a few of his Patreons or members or whatever you want to call them that said, hey, you know, you might need to look at this. Or, you know, that was, you know, they brought, they brought some correction.
He picks a panel. If you notice his panel, because I watch him, he picks a bunch of yes men. He don't want somebody like me up there, because I would have called him on it. I would have said, "Yo, you acting like a female." I don't want to say the B word because we got a woman on the panel. But if I was just talking to him or just the guys, I say, "Yo, you acting like a BI," and it's not cool. I mean, you said what you said there, and anything you should have had to say, you should have said it there. You saying it now makes you look bad. He don't have none of his panel does that, because I try to go on his panel because I be going at it with them when I disagree with him. I agree with him sometimes, but when I disagree with him, I go at him, and he has a bunch of yes men around him. That's what he has. He doesn't have nobody like me that's gonna call him and say, "Listen, I'm neutral on that issue." Huh?
Hey, so my man said drama. That nigga paying $5K a show. Shit. you ain't finna say nothing. You gonna let him say what he gonna say. You gonna collect your $5K and be back the next day.
I understand that. That's business. It's not personal. But I understand that. But I don't agree with it.
No, I feel you. Yeah, man. I think that's why it's important to have your own platform. Keep your own freedom of speech. You know, that money put them little shackles on you. You know what I mean?
This is true.
Yeah, but I also want people around me that's gonna tell me the real deal. I don't know if you heard this. This is sports in the sports world. And I don't want to keep sidebarring, but Charles Barkley and Jordan ain't cool like they used to be, because when Jordan was the owner, Jordan wanted a bunch of yes men around him. He didn't want you to say, "Oh, don't draft Steph Curry. We don't need Steph Curry. Draft Luka." Jordan wanted you to, if he said he liked Steph Curry, he wanted yes men around him. That's the kind of guy that Antoine is, in my opinion. He don't want nobody that's going to challenge him on his panel, or then they'll try to block you or tell you can't speak your mind on my panel if you don't agree, if you don't go along with their narrative.
Well, he said the same thing. He said the same thing about Corey.
Yeah, he could be like that too.
You know, he said the same thing. So a lot of the statements that were going on from Anton, it was a lot of projection, because he was trying to provoke him to do exactly what Corey did. It was trying to provoke him and pull him out of his character.
Yeah, I agree with that. But like I said, it was a good debate. You know, until it got ugly. I wish it didn't get so ugly, because after the ugly shit, it kind of died out.
What were you saying?
No, I said it was a pretty good debate up until that point, and then after that happened, everything just died out. It just
I would have loved to see them discuss different topics before they got on politics. I feel like starting with politics. Yeah, starting with politics.
Been a real good show.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the final thing that I'll discuss with you guys, because I'm gonna wrap up. I'm at 2 hours tonight, but the final thing I'm gonna discuss with y'all, Corey speaking on Anton having Mika with him and the way he spoke on it, right? You know, I get funny about, you know, seeing men that's with women that aren't their wives. You know, you can't really explain the woman, this, that, and the third. I don't know what that is. You know, that kind of is a little bit telling about what Corey's, they both had preconceived notions of each other. That's clear, right? But Corey started to expose where some of his came from that day when Anton pulled up and they met, you know, an hour before they stream started or whatever the case may be. How does y'all feel about that banter or that rhetoric about, you know, Anton having a woman that's not his wife with him? I mean, I know who Mika is and whatnot, but how did y'all feel about that whole thing? Either one of y'all.
Want to elaborate, Miss Sokofa?
Yeah, Miss Divinity.
First?
Well, I think drama. Can I go? I think Corey was right about what he stated, because you don't ever want to be put in a position where it's not on the roster. You know what I'm saying? It's not on the program. You don't want to have surprises. And then on top of that, Corey had already mentioned, I don't know her.
Right.
Who is she to you? So I don't know this woman. I don't have no kind of history of her. Who is she? Where's she coming from? You said you're bringing her here, but I know she with you. But why is she with you? Because I don't want to have a talk with you. So you're talking to me about another woman coming. It just, I feel the way I want Corey's side with that.
And he even said, he made a statement too, like, you know, you can't explain her. I don't know who she is. She's sitting with you. And then he said, he made a little slight statement, like, she's sitting with you a certain way. Yo, you caught that? Did y'all catch that? When he was like, yeah, she's sitting with you a certain way. I don't know what that means exactly, but I know what it don't mean. You know what I'm saying? They not keeping social distancing. You feel me? So you know, what was the body language between those two? And okay. Drama, what did you think about? Wait, real quick before we go to you. Super chat. Thank you, Souls of Thought. He said, congratulations to my guy. Y'all don't watch Netflix for Netflix for free. Y'all better say it. Better say it. Appreciate the super chat, bro. Welcome. Appreciate you, go ahead.
No, I mean, to me, it's what people do with other people is not my business. I would have just said, if I would have asked him what's the relationship with her, and he would have just, whatever he explained to me, I'd be like, cool, that's your business. I made a life out of minding my business and not sticking my nose in other people's business.
I like that.
Never have beef with nobody for minding your business, so that's my style. That's the masculinity in me. If that's what it is, because I heard people say side chick, a girl, business partner. I heard a whole bunch of different stuff, so it's not my business, not my concern.
I got mixed feelings about it. I'm gonna say why. Because I do believe, you know, I know many men, I think most men know many men, and I know all men don't move the same, right? So I'm with you on minding my business. However, if you make your business my business by bringing your business to my place of business, you know what I'm saying? You putting me in your business, but I do think it was sucker shit for Corey to say it on air though. I'm not airing him out live. You feel me? I don't know what that's going. I mean, I get it. We into it at this point. I don't like the dude. I done already spared him a physical combat, so I get why he did it in the heat of the moment. But me personally, just my general principles. You know, I got enemies now whose secrets I'm not gonna tell. You feel me? Like I'm just not doing that. You feel me? So even in the heat of the situation, I just don't think he should have aired that out on live. I think that was corny by Corey. You know, I got to be objective. I don't care where he from. We from the same city, but that matters not to me. I don't think you should have done that, you know what I'm saying, in public. Whatever you feel about it, whatever your sentiments is, whatever your moral code is, talk to Darlene off camera about it. Talk to Craig about it off camera. He got all type of weird females up in here. Woo, feel how you feel, but don't do that on live. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. I'm not about to say nothing that's going to potentially have anything to do with what you got to deal with in your household at home. I'm not doing that to no man. You feel me? I'm just not. That's just my code, though.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
Talk to me.
Corey has certain morals and values, right?
Yeah.
So for him to even have that experience with Anton and saying this, that was triggering. Like, how dare you come up in here and talk like you know everything? you have everything and you do everything, but you still walk around here with this side. I don't know if she was a side chick or not. I don't know what she was. All I know is that Corey he stands on certain things. Okay. And he stands very strong on those things. And for him to call him out, he was standing on his morals and values. I'm gonna call you out. Because you can't come up in here, a married man, with this woman that I don't know nothing about. You can't do it. You can't do it. So I think it's a matter of morals and values. I see what you're saying too, because that's a code within itself, I'm assuming, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there are other codes. There are other codes, some confounded variables. There are other codes that we don't know anything about. And I think Corey, for me, I think he did what he was supposed to do.
I understand where you're coming from. So I mean, your point is taken. I just can't get with it. I do see it from this. I like this angle. I like this angle because he's on your side with it. I like this angle. He's saying he had to air him out because it's the only way to tell the whole story. The fight wasn't about dick sucking. It was already disrespect behind the scenes. So that's an interesting take on it. When you put that spin on it, I mean, I guess we could try to find a way to give him a pass. But me personally, airing a man out, you know what I'm saying, to his bride, potentially airing him out, because you never know. His woman might know he rich. So but airing a man out potentially to his bride, that's just something I'm not with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Husbands move different. I've seen a lot of different type of husbands. They all move different. And I let them brothers do what they gonna do. I'll tell you what, I give people the privacy I would want. Put it like that. You know, but I don't know. Anton did play himself though, because you pulled up with her. So I see all sides. DeAndre Pittman said Corey was saying you do gangster. Woman, what's up? No bro code after dick sucking invitation. Okay. Classic. That takes integrity. Not everyone has that. Yeah. That's true. Souls of Thought said, Tez, we will rediscuss this RSC making 20K a live stream. What we all witnessed is two wealthy men making money moves. Interesting. Some people thought it was staged, but I don't think Anton's that talented of an actor. Souls of Thought said, is it airing out? Anton posted them all over Instagram, so he disrespect his wife already. Fair. Fair.
And probably she didn't know, but I'm not really sure. But I will say this, for you, Classic. I want to soften my rapport with you. I will say this, that it was low hanging fruit. It was that move right there, low hanging fruit, and it was right there. So why not pick it? So Corey he made the choice to pick that low-hanging fruit.
Yeah. I see why he did it though. And I mean, yeah, if you're in a situation where you already feel disrespected, like Barack Obama said, once the words are flying, ain't no restrictions no more. So yeah, if the gloves are off, I absolutely see why he did it. Me personally, I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? But I see why. I do. I get it. Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all though. I definitely do. I'm about to try to get to some of these chats, and then I'm gonna close and wrap up for the night.
Hey, I'm out of here. It's been so lovely speaking with you, Classic, and Barack Drama.
Likewise.
Yeah, we need more masculine energy in our community, and that won't happen.
Oh my God! There you go.
I'm out.
We gotta. Yeah, I got y'all. All right, y'all take it easy. Thank y'all so much for coming up. I appreciate y'all.
Thanks for the invite. Peace.
Yep. Yeah, man. Thank you. Shout out again to Barack Drama, and shout out to Sunk of Divinity for tapping in with me and giving their reactions. This Instagram page. What's this Instagram, Souls? I just showed it to everybody. He said, "Show this Classic." I showed it. Well, what's that? What's that IG? Oh, that's him posting Mika. I don't know if I could copy it. Hold on. I don't think I could copy it, so I can't copy the link. If you shoot it to me on IG real quick. Just send it to me on IG. I'll pull my IG up. You said he already been disrespectful, huh? That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's see what it's looking like, chat. I appreciate everybody that came through. I hope y'all all subscribe. We do this all the time, and I'm talking about all the time. We stay live streaming. We fully monetized. Appreciate Souls of Thought for tapping in with me on the super chats. Oh yeah, that IG just came through. Let's see. Let me show it to the people real quick. Let's see. He got Mika all over the Instagram. He's showing her off and whatnot. What we doing, AD? What we doing, AD? All right, so here go to Instagram chat. Let's check the files. Yeah, he got her right there. She in the little gray sweats right here, chat. Y'all see her? Oh, there goes. But this is his wife right here. He with both of them. That's Rita. Rita's right next to Mika. His wife. And then he got Mika right here. Okay. Mika right there. Yeah, she all over the Instagram. But the first picture is her and his wife. I just had a thought. I ain't gonna say it though. But yeah, this is his wife right here next to Mika. So yeah, she in the know. So shit. I guess you can't out her, man. I mean, she in the know. Roxy said, thanks for sending that link, Souls. Great. Thank you for the frame of reference on that. Roxy said, Souls, why is it necessary for it to be said again? Anton making his own self look bad on his own. She don't need to be hit with another swing from somewhere else. Don't get Souls started, Roxy. Could Roxy, if he answered that for you, my dog gonna have to listen. Roxy, I know why you asked your question because you want to answer, but Souls, when it comes to stuff like that, he could be
natural born crash dummy. And he go crash out.
I'm just letting you know. Mika probably there. Yeah, Mika's probably theirs. I wouldn't be shocked. You know what I'm saying? When you got that bread, you can have it your way now. It's Burger King. Lady Rita said, yep, that's his wife. He was saying in the chat they have met each other. Yeah, they've all said that they've been around Rita. They all done met his wife damn near for the most part. John Jones said that's cool, but if you meet another man, you supposed to at least introduce the chick you trying to get a spot or promotion on another man platform. No, that's a fact though. Souls of Thought said, God forgive them for she knows not. Yeah, don't even Souls just Roxy, never mind. Looks like she signed up for it. Yeah, she in on the play. Tears down. This why no one meets. Hey, Tez. That's why no Tez. Hey, Tez, they don't get it, folks. Keep her in the house, fellas. Keep her in the house. Keep her in the more than just super chat. Get something for your dollar, man. Go to my merch site. It's attached to my YouTube. Go grab some merch, man. Chat 333 t-shirts coming out right now. We got the code language t-shirts featured, but the Chat 333 t-shirts are being put together, man. I know y'all gonna want those. Too late, Roxy. I got you. Don't do it, Souls. Let her leave her. Leave her. He said, no, Souls. I'm educated now. She good. Roxy, just Anton me. I am not Corey. Look. Nah, just look. Don't even answer her question. So she only don't crash out. But look, man, it's been great. I'm sorry for anybody who chat I didn't get to. My channel has seemingly taken off. The algorithm gods are rocking with the classic codes the last about week or so, and I am ever grateful.
Classic.
You know what I'm saying? The algorithm gods is rocking with me. Make sure that y'all tap in with the Raw Society Coalition. We got y'all covered coming up through the whole weekend. So let me just go through the housekeeping real quick. Tomorrow, Friday, I'm gonna do a sports show in the morning. Then we got my daytime show, my regular daytime show, and then we have the Human Experienced with myself and the Tears Down. So that'll be Friday. So I'm holding down the whole team on the live streams tomorrow. It's no problemo. We got Classic Code Sports. That's my sports channel. That's a separate channel from here. So go to Classic Code Sports and subscribe if you like sports. Then we have my regular daytime stream here, and then we have at the Raw Society Coalition. The coalition is bringing to you the human experienced with myself and the Tears Down, and potentially other members from the Society Coalition, because we just pop up on each other's panels. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying? It ain't really no holds barred. Anybody send me the link, boop, we just pop up. So you never know who's gonna be on there, but that'll be on the Raw Society Coalition page. And then Saturday we got Red Room with Classic. That's my adults only show where we talk about romance, love, intimacy, all of those things, the nasty stuff. That's late at night. That'll be somewhere between midnight and 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. So look for that on my channel. It'll be posted early, so you guys will know to take you a nap and come on back for the Red Room. Sunday morning we have Sunday Serve Us. We have Sunday Serve Us Sunday morning with myself and Souls of Thought, again at the Raw Society Coalition channel. That is a different page from this one, so make sure you subscribe to all the channels. Matter of fact, let me make it easy on you. Let me make it easy on you and give you the channel list, okay? So these are the channels that you need to subscribe to, and we bringing fire content to you all day long. Right here, the Raw Society Coalition. Why it's not giving me my whole list? StreamYard to tweak when you don't want it to, won't you? Hold on, let me see something right quick. There we go. So subscribe to these channels, man. If you subscribe to these channels, you'll be covered with content all day. You got the Raw Society Coalition channel. You got the Classic Codes. You have Souls of Thought, Uncle Plug TV. You have Conversations with Soft Rain and the Tears Down. We all five make up the Raw Society Coalition. So we have our individual platforms and one together. So yeah, man, if you tap in with these channels, you will be covered on dope ass content. Conversations with Soft Rain got a lot of content for the ladies. And then she also does an all men's panel where she gets a female's touch on asking questions and gaining perspective on a male POV. Uncle Plug TV, he covers sports, he covers stocks, money, you know what I'm saying, get your bread right. He covers society, human affairs, you know what I'm saying, emotional stability for men. Souls of Thought, he covers psychology, sociology, sports, entertainment, a few different things, music as well. The Tears Down, man, covers crime, covers sports, covers sociology, covers relationships, and everything else. And then the Raw Society Coalition as a whole, you get everything, right? So tap in with the coalition, man. It's only one way to do it, and that's to tap in with us, man. We have a live event coming up in February, just so y'all know it's real. We have a live event coming up February 13th. February 13th.
Remember this day. Remember this day.
February 13th, we have a live show in the west suburbs of Chicago at Q Bar in Darien, Illinois, in the west suburbs of Chicago. Tickets are on sale at Eventbrite. They're moving. They are selling. It is an intimate event, so they will not be on sale forever. So get your affairs together. If you're not in the Chicagoland area, make your way out. And that way you can come kick it with us the day before Valentine's and go spend your Valentine's Day in the city, man. We got the best downtown in the whole country. It's not debatable. You know what I'm saying? So tap in with us. We got a live podcast panel, meet up, and a concert by myself. Classic with the Classic Codes is what y'all know me as, but my artist name is B Class. So you get a full concert from me as well. So it's gonna be a dope night. DJ gonna be fire, the food gonna be good, the drinks gonna be lit. It's gonna be fire. Then after we done kicking it, might go over to the other room and bust y'all ass in some pool or something. So come kick it with us, man, for sure, for sure. At the end of this video, you will see a promo for the event, and all the information will be there. For ticket link, go to the Raw Society Coalition, Instagram or YouTube, and go ahead and click on that ticket link so you can go ahead and grab your ticket and lock in your place at our meetup. Let me get through these last few comments, and then we're going to get up out of here. Oh, yeah, shoot. We also have Raw Reels. We have Raw Reels coming up. We have to decide on a movie. We need to decide on that movie soon so that we can post a thumbnail and everybody knows what movie to go watch. We have Raw Reels on Sunday morning before Sunday service where we do a movie review as well. We got so many shows, I'll be forgetting some of the shows. We also have Raw Reels. So make sure y'all tap in, hit the like and subscribe and share, as Roxy said. Roxy said, I don't know, Rain, souls coming at me. I was not educated. I messed up. You good, Roxy. Screenshot and subscribe to all the channels. Facts. Conversations with Soft Rain. You good, Roxy. Ye says souls smoking they sales. Let's see, Roxy, everybody cover a little of everything. That's facts. And then Roxy also said, I got my ticket, not showing up now. Yeah, right. You know you pulling up to the show. Man, we gonna appreciate seeing you in person for sure, Roxy. But yeah, man, if y'all don't do nothing else, make sure for me, y'all stick to the codes. We got another classic. Yeah.
I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you can take to the I'm having that aura, I got that glow. They hate it worse when they know that you know. Walk in the room like I'm covered in gold. I used to suppress it, was about to implode. I used to suppress it, was about to explode. Sore thumb in the room everywhere that I go. Black sheep for the fam, used to think something was wrong. Took a little time to realize I was chose. Took a little time to realize I was special. Ever since birth, been a cold under pressure. Wanna be great, gotta do a little extra. That's why I grind with obsession. Everything about me irregular, everything about me is pressure. Maximum effort, no box left unchecked on the checklist, no stone left unturned, mash on the gas and etc. Or farming hoe, I'm up in rank. Step in the room, they paved the way. I get treated like a milli tank, southpaw like I'm really tank.